What is up, everybody? This is the Howl-In podcast. We're doing things differently. I am one of your hosts, DJ Inspekt, and my other host isn't here. He's out, doing his godly goat things. But in replacement, I have Matt out west to my left.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
And we have two special guests this time. This new year, we're bringing two special guests for you. One goes by DJ Marcnado. He's a formerly radio host at KTUH. I mean, he's an eclectic digger. He plays stuff that normally people don't go to the club to hear, but it's still valuable, good music. Mark.
Hey.
And our second guest is 2019 KTV battle champion. Woo! He is an Akutski brother of mine, Upper Sound brother of mine. He also used to play, when it was still a thing, premiere Wednesday night at DMB's. Give it up. DJ Javi, everybody. So how's everybody's New Year's? It is currently New Year's, right? January 1st, and we're recording this. Back to work, everybody.
Straight back. God damn it.
Matt, how was your New Year's?
It's pretty good, man. I mean, ate crab legs.
Oh, you had crab legs.
I had crab.
Damn.
I had crab legs and prime ribs.
Oh my God!
Shit.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
In the middle of the 94 block, so it was hot.
So you had fireworks everywhere.
It had fireworks everywhere, and okay, you guys think like, oh, crab legs and prime rib? It's white pahu, bro. Come on, it's not that fancy. All right,
You got the Samoan crab legs.
you know what's funny about speaking Samoans? I was in a part of white pahu called Samoan Village, or like yeah.
I know exactly where you at.
Yeah. Wait, you know exactly where, right? Right across from Cutter.
Yeah.
That's an actual thing, Samoan.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Or Tonganville. They call them Tonganville too.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And for the listeners and viewers that are going to view this on YouTube, Waipahu is a city in Hawaii, which is basically Filipino town.
One of. That one is the one with the Philcom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Short for Filipino Community Center.
Yeah.
How was your New Year's, Mark?
I went to my friend's house, or they rented a house up in like East Side.
Mm-hmm.
They want to do
That's rich
camping.
That's rich side.
It's like literally right where the Polynesian Cultural Center is.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Right, it's where the house was. It's literally like right in the middle of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, the funny part about that was like I was trying to find a house and then couldn't tell where the house was because it's all black by the time it was like pitch dark when I got there.
Mm-hmm.
So I go into somebody else's drive.
There's some
Wait,
last
he's
cabin
like,
in the woods kind of vibes right here.
It's like, where's you're looking for unit F, right? I'm like, how do you know that? It's like, there's already like 5 people that you just gotta go down the darker roads, like, this
Last cabin on the left.
Literally, I was like that. I was like,
bro, you're about to get raped. Like, that's what it's.
Wait, can we say that on the pod?
I don't know. Can we?
Can we?
Fuck it, whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway,
You might get beat.
I think it posted. Let's just say it like that. But so then I just played some music with the homies, and we just like had a good time.
that is tight. That sounds like a fun time.
Yeah. Shout out to the homie Bolino.
Nice.
Lord's crew. And Bo's my crewmate for 808 Breakers.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
So, yeah, so the brother.
What about you, Javi? How was your New Year's? I saw you streaming for New Year's.
So did a double stream on New Year's Day. So did Twitch Sings because that was about to get discontinued, and then took a break to eat dinner with the fam. So we didn't quite have crab and prime rib. We had Zippy's takeout because we're lazy bastards, and they had the boy was like, yeah, you can just do takeout. So we had a Korean fried chicken and a sushi platter. I was like, dope.
Dude, I'd take that any day.
Yeah, that's still good.
Sushi platter is good. What kind of sushi was in it?
It was their full platter.
So he got the hook.
You got the boat.
You got the boat.
No, it was the big ass it was the Captain America shield size one.
Captain America.
Oh,
It was the big boy.
It's a big.
But my
boy.
dumbass only ate 3 tamago and I was done already.
Bro, honestly, dude, I could eat a whole platter of tamago.
Oh yeah,
That's my
tamago
shit.
is
Everybody
the
can,
shit.
dude. It's like
That's my shit.
Sweet eggs all day. But
unpopular opinion, I don't like it.
Whoa! Why did I agree to do this podcast?
I
with
might
you?
have to
why?
right now.
Just because it looks like your hair doesn't mean you
No.
can't eat it. It's not cannibalism, bro. You can eat it. It's fine.
No, I bit into it and I was like, what is this? And I bit into it and I was like, It wasn't. You know when you unexpect
I
something.
like how you just had to make a sound effect.
The podcast is part ASMR.
I was like,
Apparently.
It's like you got to give the radio listeners
Just
that like crystalline,
Let's get this
like, you know. Sorry, I know
But
you're trying
yeah.
to tell your story.
Was it a very wholesome drunk stream?
that happened after. So
Also, it wasn't on stream.
no, it was on stream. It was
No, it was not.
so I ate dinner, went back. I got a brand new bottle of Jameson,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up finishing 2/3 of that bottle in about an hour while I was streaming.
Jesus.
Are you okay, bro?
Yeah, no.
Are you okay?
I was just dumb because I was playing games with a couple of the homies, and one of them, she had soju,
Mm-hmm.
and my dumbass, every time she said shot, I took a shot, and she took a shot. Here's the thing: soju and Jameson are not equivalents in
No, it's
the
not.
Strength or potency of a shot.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's true.
So my ass went through 2/3 of a bottle of Jameson.
Oh,
Texted her this
my
morning.
God.
She barely broke halfway on that fucking gin roll bottle. And I was like, this
What?
is some bullshit. I had a bigger bottle and I finished more alcohol. God damn it.
Can confirm that Jameson has more alcohol content than.
Oh yeah.
Can confirm.
Because
I
had
think
to
we
work
all
as
can
a-
confirm that one.
At least
I had
people,
to work as a bartender, so that's why I
Yeah.
kind of know.
at least people in the industry know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you know
we
what I mean?
all know the
Yeah.
moment I was like, yeah, Jameson versus gin roll. Like 3/4 of the crowd just went,
For those listeners
Why?
that do not know.
Why?
Speaking of unpopular opinions, I don't like Jameson.
See,
I like
That's
whiskey.
No, that's.
No,
Why is
I
that
like-
okay when I get canceled?
yeah, no, fuck your shit.
You know why?
Tamango is great.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
was like,
amazing.
how the hell does the
No,
egg?
because when you
Egg of all
drink
things.
whiskey, like you
Yeah.
really drink whiskey,
Oh, yeah.
Jameson
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah,
if
definitely.
you are
Yeah.
like a hardcore whiskey fan, where it's like you are looking for the right whiskey to go with the right cigar, that kind of
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
This guy
And
knows
you're
my
going
flavor right
yeah,
there.
no,
Here
and
you go.
you need to get the aged one. You need to make sure it was in the right cask and
Mhm.
everything else. Then yeah, Jameson is a cheap bitch drink.
It is.
But when you are
In a
somebody,
mode.
yeah,
When you're in a mode.
yeah, when you're in the
Yeah.
mode of just like I'm trying to drink, I'm
Mhm.
on a budget, and I want to do it quick. Jameson is your best friend because
Yeah.
because you will not get a hangover from Jameson.
I'll yield to that. Yep, that's for sure.
I did not have a hangover this morning, though I can't say that I didn't follow at some point because that was bad.
I'd
I
be
mean-
worried if you didn't probably.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah, I was
super
like,
surprised if you didn't.
I'd be like, "Are you okay?"
I was like, if you drink
Are you-
2/3 and you didn't like, I was like,
Are you,
do you have like a second or third stomach inside of you, bro?
You start doing the dry heave.
There's
I
nothing.
was like,
Okay.
it's okay. I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah, no, the Redondo's hot dogs came back.
Oh, God.
Because we
Damn.
also had chili and hot dogs. So
Oh
I'm just
my
like,
god.
that is like the worst thing to ever like come back up. Is like when you have you just see like red and brown. And you're just like,
Oh,
Oh, we know what that
No,
oh,
is.
you know what's worse than that?
As long as it wasn't blood, you're like, oh, that's the
Yeah.
hot
yeah,
dogs.
that's
We're
hot
good.
dogs,
We're good.
We're good.
It's like if you eat something spicy and you have to like, and you feel like the uptake of it afterwards. So
Mhm.
like, I had one time I went to work and we ate wagaya right before that. I got like a level
Oh,
4 spicy ramen.
Yeah.
I was like, I tried my friends like spicy ramen just for shits and giggles. I was like, no, it's not too bad. And then when I upheaved at work, I almost burped. I felt the heat coming back. I was like, oh fuck. I start crying. I'm just like,
Dude,
So for everyone that is listening and watching, yeah, we expose ourselves. We're professional alcoholics.
yeah.
get this,
Yeah.
right? Get this. So spicy ahi poke, if you listeners you're not from Hawaii, is like raw fish with like spice. It's like QP mayo or umami mayo with like sriracha, spicy and whatnot. But
Not that bullshit you guys are getting up there.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's some shady
No
ass
cap.
poke
no,
places.
not
out there,
not
gonna lie.
Tabasco sriracha. Who the hell eats Tabasco sriracha?
Wait, that's
bro?
a thing?
That's
a
a thing.
That's a
What
real
the
That's a
thing.
thing.
fuck is wrong with these
Tabasco
people?
sriracha.
Yeah,
It's
no.
an abomination
No,
to
it's
sriracha,
called
bro.
sriracha and mayo. That's literally a spicy aioli.
That's
Come on,
what-
guys. I worked in a freaking kitchen.
So-
I know that shit.
So get this, right? So I was scarred. I was traumatized. I could not eat spicy ahi for like 7 years because I drank half a bottle of Sky vodka.
I like how it always has to come from alcohol. That's why you can't either have the alcohol or that food. That's
It
funny
starts
shit.
with the vodka.
And prior to that, I ate like maybe like a lot, like almost a pound, like more than a pound of spicy ahi.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And-
damn, you just getting like heat up your throat then, right?
The Sky vodka, right? And then the spicy ahi, bro. And I was out for like days. Like
Damn.
days. Like it was so bad. For 7 years, I could not eat spicy ahi poke. How was that, dude?
That traumatizing?
That was
That
that
traumatizing.
traumatizing, dude.
I like how we're supposed to talk about music, yet we're talking about spicy ahi.
Well,
It went to
well,
alcohol, and then it went to food.
Yeah, but to link that back, we do have an event coming up.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We'll get to that in a minute.
We do have
I
a
love
stupid
it.
event that's gonna come up for Upper Sound involving spicy shit and
Oh.
Oh, that's
DJ.
gonna be a fun. That's gonna be a fun.
Oh, is that
event,
that cooking
too.
stream you guys do?
no.
No. See,
Oh.
that was
That
that
one,
was
that
a
one-
fun.
that
that one was a fun one.
That would be
No,
fun.
this one is like we are trying to kill ourselves on stream. Is
Are
what
you
it's
doing, like,
essentially gonna.
It's essentially like hot ones, pretty much.
It's hot ones with mixing, but we'll
Okay.
Ooh, that
go
sounds like
over
a blast.
Wait, since we're talking about it, we might as well. Upper Sound is doing a what is it called?
It's called Fire in the Hole.
Fire in the Hole. That's what it's called.
That was my title.
That's cool.
Off of we're having a group call, and essentially what's gonna happen is it's gonna be a versus stream. So 2 DJs every hour will go head to head in a back-to-back set where you will spin for your partner's spice level, and we're picking up this 11 spice box.
Oh, I've seen that before. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
The one
Yeah,
where
that's a really
level
good one.
11 is in hell is what
Yeah,
they
yeah.
labeled it on the side. So like there's gonna be 3 wedges on it for like milk. You
Mhm.
can drink as much water as you want during the stream, but yeah, you'll spin it every 10 minutes. You'll
Mhm.
spin for the other guy. They have to devour the wing, completely eat the wing, not just take a bite like you see some of the guys on Hot Ones. No, you have to eat the whole wing, and then spin your set. Spin your part of the
Oh,
set.
dude.
Damn.
Do you get a buffer of drinking milk if it's hot?
The only time you can drink milk is when it lands on the milk.
Could you bring your
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
my
Oh.
God.
So literally, you're just like trying to tread
Oh, no.
water
Yeah.
as fast as you can,
Yeah.
dude, you
without
know
like a life vest.
you know what would be really sick if you guys bring like a toaster oven so you can keep the wings hot.
Oh no! Stop
Dude.
giving ideas. I'm in that.
Air fryer,
The-
dude,
the problem
that
is-
shit
he's
gets
in-
crispy real
I'm
quick.
in.
Yeah,
And stays crispy.
dude,
I love
and
my
those
air
things stay
fryer.
hot and it's spicy,
Yeah.
bro. It's even
Ooh.
worse.
Yeah,
like,
no, and then our favorite fat idiot's also going to be in it.
I
Our big boy twin.
I'm a Joe, right?
Joe.
You already
I was
knew it
like,
was.
what?
Yeah, the spice master himself, Mr.
Shout out Joey.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, like, me and him have been like, he knows I don't do spicy, but
Mhm.
me and him have eaten like the spiciest jerky that they could have bought out at Vegas side before.
Mm.
Oh no.
Like they brought it back, and we're at Shirkia, Japan Village Mall.
Hey,
Yeah.
So it's
that's
just
my
me and
old
him,
place.
just like eating. Like we both ate one, and then we put it on my Instagram. So there's like an IGTV video of both me and him just eating, and just going, ah. It's like seeing how long we could just like hold without like trying to drink
Giving the
anything.
reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Speaking of experiences and stream, going back to streaming, how have you guys' streams been since the whole year? Like, has it grown? Have you done it consistently?
Let's see. For me, I don't do it consistently enough. Like Javi. Javi's like a fucking
Every day.
He's every day, bro.
Man's a workhorse.
He really
Literally,
is.
he's
He
on
really
every
does do
day.
it
I'm
yeah.
like,
Not-
I would
not
only do it like
anymore.
maybe 3 times a day when I didn't have to work.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I work, it's like 0. So my streaming's not really going anywhere right now. If anything, it's just like if my friends want to play games, I just like will record it just for us.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'll maybe do a DJ set beforehand, just
Mm.
like kill time and like make sure my mixing skills are okay.
On the other side of the spectrum, Javi has a set schedule for what he's streaming.
No,
Yeah,
he's
no,
hella more
so-
consistent.
So background on mine, I've actually had my Twitch account for a couple years, but I never streamed on it. It was always just supporting the homies while they were doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then quarantine hits, first round of quarantine,
Mm-hmm.
and it started with playing on Instagram. That would get shut down pretty quick.
Yes.
Oh,
Obviously.
Yeah.
And then I started doing Facebook live streams.
Mm-hmm.
That would start getting shut down. And then I started doing
Yeah.
simultaneous streams between my Twitch and my Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And what I pretty much was doing was using my Facebook Live to reroute people
Redirect you then to
to
Twitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
those three
Because-
streams are really good.
because it was pretty much one of those where it's like, I guarantee this is going to get shut down at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But the Twitch
Mhm.
side's still going to be up. So if you
Right.
want to keep listening to what you're hearing,
Go to the
you know,
Twitch.
To the Twitch.
That's smart. That's really smart.
Dude, that's the good thing about the simulcast.
Oh yeah, it's helpful on the simulcast, but the only thing is that's extra clicks that you'll lose a lot of people on.
Because they're lazy.
Yeah, they're lazy. They're like,
they're lazy.
why am I gonna go to another thing
just to watch? Yeah.
Even though I hate Facebook, I'm gonna stay on Facebook.
Yeah.
They already
That's a real
know how
thing.
it is.
That's literally their whole thing.
Let's face it. Everybody hates Facebook, bro. Come on, like,
Yeah.
let's face it. But they're gonna stay on.
Except for the memes. I like his memes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a fucking shit
Yeah,
poster.
well, I fuck with that. I fuck with that. You know why? Because 2020 was the most shittiest year when it came to Facebook, bro. Like all this political shit, like
everything popped up, and then it's just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just shit post so that everybody can stop thinking for a bit.
Yeah.
It's you see Javi's memes, you see other people talking
BLM.
about politics, or you just like fucking shut down Facebook.
Yo, can we
just,
like,
literally 3 options.
Can we just forget politics and like fuck?
I would
Literally.
love that. That would
I
be
know.
great, but that hasn't happened for me for a while. So we're just gonna stick to streaming for
Ladies,
now.
ladies.
We have a single bachelor here.
Wait, what are you talking about? Don't we have 2 single bachelors here?
Ooh, we got 3, bro.
Ooh, we have
Oh, we have 3. We got 3.
Oh.
Yeah, hook it up,
Kind of-
TV Smuns.
Come on, Snake Piss.
You're
You gotta help me out.
You're Poon Central right now, bro. Look at you.
Let's.
Dude,
So
Why does it always
he
have
gives
to
off
revert
that
back?
K-pop superstar
Yeah,
vibe.
Here we go.
Supernova
literally.
K-pop superstar Snake Piss.
Oh my God.
How are they on my pod and I'm getting shitting on? How is this possible?
Fine. I'll bring it back to the original thing.
Thank you.
So my Twitch stream started growing. I got my 50 followers, made affiliate because I got my average viewers. Once I made affiliate, I actually stopped doing like almost, because at that point I was almost doing daily just DJ streams, where it was just me DJing the entire time. But then afterward, what ended up happening was I would start doing video games. So I would do gaming streams, and then after I would game, it just turned into now my Mondays are music Mondays. Thursdays are like my karaoke days, so I'll do guitar and I'll sing on that day.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
Multi-talented.
Yeah.
Multifaceted, multi-talented.
And then Saturdays is usually like my family game night. So a bunch of the guys that I stream with, including Joe and D-Pulse, we'll play like Among Us, Phasmophobia, a bunch of like party games kind of stuff. Just so that I've become a full-blown variety streamer on there. So sometimes it's my art, sometimes it's beat production, sometimes it's just doing music, sometimes it's DJing. So
Damn, I appreciate the hustle, man. That's
No,
it.
like I said, he's a workhorse, yo.
Yeah. Right now, last I checked, I was sitting at 283 followers on there.
Shit.
And then
Damn.
I've done 2 24-hour streams on Twitch.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
One for my September goals met, one for hitting 250 followers. So I just streamed 24 hours on Twitch.
I'm saying, my Twitch senpai right here. I gotta take
For
some pointers
real.
from this guy.
for real.
How about you, Matt? Are you thinking about streaming?
I am. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to stream exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
yo, hold up, real quick. I know you want that, bro.
Just get that crunch wrap in your mouth.
Yes, baby.
I'm gonna mute my mic real quick while they talk.
But yeah, because I kind of wanted to do like a
It's like a
self therapy type of stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like a
just chatting, right?
just chatting with myself.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
of
and then
course,
like having conversations with myself. It's not in a way to where like I'm inviting people to have conversations with me,
Right.
but it's like if you want to join in, then you have these same conversations with yourself.
Right.
And I'll probably be playing like a game at the same time, so they have some visuals. You
Oh yeah,
know?
definitely. Or you have like some sort of like moving background.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one thing I want to do. We definitely have me and Andrew. We got our pod that we're trying to start
Bro.
soon. So
Shameless plug.
yeah. Sorry, how, but you know.
Hey, when you're not here, it's what happens.
But yeah. So yeah, there's that, and then we got some big plans for that as well, as far as like Twitch streaming and whatnot, trying to do like board games and whatever. So
Yeah, it sounds super
yeah,
fun.
yeah. So.
No, so do you think anybody who hasn't started streaming, in your guys' opinion, that you guys know of, should start? Is it even like going now that we have the vaccine? Tune into the last episode that I talk about. But yeah, now that we have a vaccine, do you think it's reasonable for people to start streaming still?
Yeah, I think so. Like it.
Or is it too late to hop back on the bus?
Probably should let Coffee talk about this first.
Yeah.
He's been on it longer than.
I know, boss.
See, my whole thing about streaming, what it always boils down to for me is if you go in on the thought process of I'm gonna try to make bank, you're not gonna make bank. You're never gonna make bank off of it that way. Like you can cheat the system however many ways you want to. You can try to play all the newest games, everything else. That's not gonna help you. When I started doing it, it was because I knew clubs were down, I knew bars were down. There weren't many shows going on. Like Insomnia Entertainment and everybody else was still figuring out how they were going to do their streams. So it was just like I just wanted to play something. I wanted to play music at a time that for Hawaii people they could listen, and I wanted to give them a variety. So it's like some days I do hip hop, some days I do EDM, some days it would be a chill hop stream, some days it would be like I play Brazilian zouk music and like R&B stuff.
Side note: this is DJ Inspekt's ASMR challenge.
But yeah, so like for me, when I went into it, it's like I went in on the thought process of I'm trying to provide a service and I want to like build a community, and that's where I've been throughout the whole thing. It's just I go in on the thought process of I want to play games and I want to play music for people that just want to chill, want to hang out, want to talk. So if you're going in with the thought set of I just want to meet cool people online, then yeah, that's totally. There's never like a wrong time to start streaming, because if you're playing certain games, it might not have a large viewership, but it's a dedicated viewership.
Yes.
Because like playing some of those skateboarding games I play, dude, like nobody is like, oh yeah, I need to go find that Skater XL stream. Nobody's fucking looking for that. Nobody's looking for a session stream, but like the guys who are, they're always super chill. They're always more than willing to do it. And like when I was doing Twitch Sings a lot before they shut it down today, like there were so many streamers that would like pop over, like, hey, do you mind if I jump in your room? And it's like, yeah, fucking hop in. We'll sing together. We'll just have our own karaoke time. And it's like, you meet so many cool people through the avenue of streaming that it's like, I would not say, like, if you're going into it with the intent of, I want to meet people, I want to just, like, put myself out there, and I want to connect with people without necessarily having to always leave the house, or if you're just going to be playing games anyway and you just don't want to play by yourself.
Make sure you guys take notes, you introverted people out there.
Yep. No,
Exactly.
Like, I have a couple homies, like, and it's one of those things that a lot of people don't understand about me, especially, is, like, I am highly introverted. I just know how to talk well.
Yes.
It's like, I can, like, if it comes to, like, I need to put on a fucking show or anything else, I can do that. But, like, if you just put me in a random situation, unless I'm there with my friends, I keep to myself. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, usually you sit in the corner. It's just like...
I'm in the corner with my phone, editing photos, just not doing anything.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same things like with DJs. Like you end up just wanting to play music, and then
Just dip.
you just
Yeah.
and you just want to dip, but then you end up seeing all these drunk people just talking to you. You're like,
oh, I gotta
just want to play
go.
music.
For Sambuca.
Okay. Can you play that like hot Cardi B song right there that's going out? It's like,
Yeah,
I'll see if it's on my.
That's
my...
Chris 100% every time we were at artistry.
Hey, talking to the mic.
So,
By the way, this is On God. He's off to the side.
So like that's literally Chris every time at artistry.
Why are we using government names, bro?
Inspekt. So I testify. So I testify. That's always testify. You know, he'd have his backpack on, and everyone's like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?" Yeah, try to talk to him. He's like, yeah, okay." And he's just waiting for his opportune moment to just like duck out.
Yup. Ninja out.
I Houdini'd so much.
I will do that shit too.
I think we can safely say that most DJs are like introverted, right?
Yeah, even producers.
I feel
like,
Yeah,
like most
also,
creatives.
Most creative people
Yeah,
are very
yeah.
introverted because they don't really talk a lot.
Or they don't
observe.
feel like other people outside the creative industry can relate.
Yeah,
Some of them.
in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of, like there's a guy that I met online. I'm gonna plug him right here. His name is
Okay.
OK Sammy.
Yo, that dude is so tight.
Dude, I've done an interview with him. I've like randomly during the middle of this pandemic, I was like, yo, I've like been listening to music for like over a couple of years. Can I do an interview? He's like, yeah, I'm super down. Let's do it. And
Bro, can I
super-
get okay, Sammy on my show?
dude, I'll see what I can do.
I like
No,
that
yeah,
answer.
he's
I like that answer.
He's super chill. Like, and we're talking about like on the same tip about Twitch streams and during quarantine and whatnot. Like he was doing fucking computer science shit. Like he was a fucking smart ass kid. Like he went to like Berkeley, got a job at Apple on Facebook. He worked on the Facebook mobile app, And then when pandemic hit, he just moved down back home. He's in LA, right?
Mhm.
Around LA right now. And all he's been doing is just making beats and he's doing the streams and whatnot. And that's been blowing up. He got really blown up because of the Kenny Beats Beat competition. That
Yes,
happened.
that's
But
how
he was
I
like
found
one
him.
of the. He's one of the first people, but I've always liked his music selection because I'm a fucking sucker for like string or piano,
Mm-hmm.
like whether it's MIDI or like live done
Mhm.
right.
Yes.
That's like a fucking like I'm hooked. So like
Mhm.
if you listen to his earlier remixes and shit and his
Mhm.
original stuff, you can tell there's like something there that like will make him stand out, and it shows like through the community, the beat producing community, and how popular he's gotten through that, and plus with like pretty much like Timberland and like fucking Deadmau5 like approved them
Mhm.
to
That's
approved
a
of his
big-
remixes too. They're like
That's a big
like
approval too.
when you see Tim like on Timberland stream for example, he puts like Alien. He gets like these weird ass like headgear on, so he had like this Alien one. So he put when he listens to OK Sammy's track, puts it on. He's like, yeah.
That's like
He's
the
like-
that's like the alien approval. Like
no, yeah,
yes.
dude, because Timberland, dude, it's a like him, Neptune's, who
Scott
are the other-
Storch,
dude, like
Yeah.
all those guys are like to me the
Swiss Beats.
Swiss Beats. Yeah, like all those guys are the ones that if you can get a seal of approval, you know you got something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And like the smart thing about him though is that he's not fully going 100% on,
Mm-hmm.
just because we don't know what's gonna happen after the quarantine.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and that's how I feel about after quarantine too. It's like, do I still want to do these Twitch streams, or we're just gonna kind of go back to where life was kind of normalized before pre-COVID and whatnot? So like, it's really hard to say right now, but until like everybody gets vaccinated and fucking there's not another fucking pandemic like disease
Well,
coming out right after.
There is a stronger strain. If you guys
It's not
didn't know.
stronger.
I heard it was
It's-
stronger.
it's
more
contagious.
contagious, but it's not more deadly.
Yeah.
Also, it's basically the same
It's
thing.
the same
It's
thing,
same
just
thing.
more contagious.
Yeah.
Oh,
That,
okay.
That should have been like what, Colorado, right?
Colorado.
Yeah.
Britain,
Yeah.
Colorado, California right
Yeah.
now.
So I mean, thank fucking God we live in the middle of the fucking Pacific Ocean, because if not, we'd be
Yeah.
slammed
Honestly,
with that
dude,
shit.
That's also
The mainland
a-
is burning down right now. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy to because we live in a bubble out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we don't really witness things firsthand. But when
Mhm.
the first round of quarantine and those first round of riots were happening,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
bro, I had a
Oh,
homie
that
that
shit
lives
was
on Van Nuys, and
Yeah.
like in a building where there was a business downstairs, and they live in the top part of the building,
Mhm.
and they
Yeah.
could see the businesses getting smashed in from their house.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah, dude, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
One of my homegirls who had originally come over to visit
Mm-hmm.
because she originally lives in Colorado.
Mm.
So she came to visit.
Mm-hmm.
During the riots, they destroyed the restaurant she works at.
Damn.
So it went from she's visiting to she moved to Hawaii because she had no other choice.
Yeah,
That's
Goddamn.
sad.
So it was like, okay. But it was fine because she also got a boyfriend over here. So it was
Mm.
just like
meant to
I lose.
be.
I lose the restaurant, but I gain a boyfriend. It's an equal trade.
she was only working at the restaurant.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought she
so
owned
she-
it. Oh,
no,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
working.
okay.
Yeah, she was working at the
It'd be a different story if she owned it, bro. If I
Yeah.
owned that move, and like somebody tore up
Yeah.
my place, bro, I'm gunning for heads. Like that's
Yeah.
my bread and butter. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. It's
Yeah.
like your own baby, right?
Yeah,
It's like
but-
anything you care about.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that's listening, you know, like everybody's going through tough times. I mean, shoot, businesses are still closing down.
Yeah.
Lulu
Dude.
Rara,
Yeah,
bro,
That was my
like-
favorite spot.
Lulu Rara, a bunch of other places, man. People are hurting right now. Just continue to love each other, and we're gonna get through this thing. Yeah.
I mean, we're in 2021. It's a new, energetic year, going in positive. We have a vaccine. You know, we're just really hoping for the best this year. We're doing triple the work now, going in to rebuild
Yeah.
our lives. So with that, let's recap on the year about music.
Ooh.
So, guys, in no particular order, ask a question. Top 3 songs, your favorite songs of 2020.
Fuck. I gotta do some research.
I would have to, because then like I get different seasons where like I only listen.
No,
to
that's
like,
what I mean.
a
Like,
handful of songs.
Yeah.
You
that's
know?
what I mean. So, like, if you were to pick one, or let's do 4, one each quarter of the year.
Okay.
So
Let's
from-
see. For the beginning of a pandemic, I'm super.
Everyone's going through their Spotify right
No,
now.
literally, I have.
No,
I
have to.
I
like-
feel you too on
yeah.
that, Javi, because like, fuck, there's like so much music as DJs, and like, especially for me who come from radio,
hmm
Yeah.
and a radio where it's like you can play whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Like you have barring like explicit language and all that
Yeah.
shenanigans and bullshit. But
Yeah.
besides that, like you have so much you can pick from that like it's like it like goes like this after every show like because you got to bring something new and fresh and something that nobody's ever heard before. Like that's like literally the mantra that I kind of live by for every radio show I've done. Is play something that they've never heard before, and if you're gonna play something that you played before, give a good reason why.
I think that's what keeps DJs going too. Like when you find an edit, a remix, or even a song that you find that you can fit perfectly into a set. It's like, ooh, I'm play the fuck out of this. You can't have it yet till I play it first. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it exciting for us.
The shit I did to Joe after.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
No, because there is a specific remix that I used during one of my sets that he used after, and he keeps using. So whenever me and him back to back, I play it first because I'm just like, you bitch, you got this from me. I gave you this track.
I made you.
I made you.
No, Joe motherfucking Crawford has been his own
the
thing.
cover
No, yeah, no,
name.
for real. No, Joe.
No, that's what JMFC is.
Yeah.
Joe motherfucking Crawford.
Oh, really?
Oh, I did not realize.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, no,
Joe
that's what
motherfucking Crawford.
JMFC stands for.
So I got confused for people that don't know. That's Joey, the other big boy twin.
Yeah.
But I always get confused with this other user, JMFC or JMF Chan.
JRMF Chan.
Yeah.
So JRMF Chan is D-Pulse's girlfriend.
Oh,
That's
got
one of our
it.
other close friends. That's like Melo's sister.
Because I was like, does Joey have 2 accounts?
No. That's a girl. That's a girl. JRMF Chan is a girl. And then there's JMFC, which is Joe.
Okay.
But yeah, so I guess I would say that would be like my one for the beginning of the year is the used.
Okay, everybody take down pen, paper, write down the songs. Ready?
That one is the Saint Punk remix of The Taste of Ink.
Ooh.
If I remember correctly, let me just double check on my BPM Supreme that I am looking at the right one. It is the Saint Punk remix.
Nice.
That was my beginning of the year. And then the funny thing is the rest of the year, so even though I started in clubs and then I was doing a lot of, I grew up as a b-boy, so there was a lot of hip-hop and everything else. It's like all my songs for the year, like for this year, and like my top songs that were released and everything else, I wouldn't be able to play in most clubs.
Yeah, that's
true. I wouldn't be able to play in most scenarios. There is maybe one song out of the other 3 that came out this year that I really liked that I could actually play in the club because, well, technically I could play 3 of them, but it's not what you would expect because it's not a mainstream song.
Yes.
right.
Because my boy Juju put out fucking fire.
Juju?
Oh, yes.
that shit was
Oh,
so fire.
yes.
So Jolly Rancher Lightsaber was like on repeat for a good 3 months. And Wello fucking put out Sunwheel.
Sunwheel was a good song.
Sunwheel, I still fucking like that is my hype up song. It's just like they on my chest. They're like yes. So like those 2, and then fucking Corpse's shit that he dropped this year.
That was one of mine. That was one of mine.
The choke me one.
Yes.
No,
no,
his
his
one.
See, I like E-Girls Are Ruining My Life,
Yeah.
but that is not the one that I actually like to play. I like to play Miss You.
Oh, that's a good one. That's the older one, isn't it?
It's one of his older ones. That one, and then Never Satisfied. Those are my 2 favorite tracks.
That was a dark one.
Yeah, both of those are fucking dark as shit.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying I like it, but I would never be able to play that.
Yeah.
It's like you could get away with E-Girls Are Ruining My Life in the club.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the first 8 bars, you can sing that really loud.
No, you can get away with that just because the TikTok generation.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
like, you can get away with going, oh, you hate me, but you love me low-key.
Right. Date me while you fuck me.
No.
Dude, it's bars.
It's like
no,
facts.
It's just straight bars. It's
Yeah.
just, you wouldn't be able to play in the club before because most people wouldn't listen to it.
But now, dude, do you think if clubs were to open now and you
Dude, I dropped that song as an opener.
Oh,
yeah, I was
yes.
like, you
Oh,
drop that
yes.
opener, people get hyped and shit on
Everybody would just fucking mosh to the middle of the floor.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It honestly gives me like some plain Jane type vibe.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
essentially is.
I feel like that's what it was inspired by, right?
Kinda.
Or it feels like,
Yeah.
because musically and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, you saw my set from the Shogun.
Shogun, yeah.
Like literally 2 of those tracks were just like 2 it was 2 corpse tracks, and then the other tracks that I like to play recently are both remixes of anime themes
Yes.
from fucking Zax.
Yeah.
DJ Zax, shout out to the homegirl DJ Zax, find her on SoundCloud and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
She dropped a Sailor Moon intro.
Yes,
in
I remember that one. That was the
beginning of
first one.
year.
Yeah.
That one I kept fucking playing.
Then the Evangelion one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Neon Genesis one got dropped,
Yo,
and
that one
I
was
drop
the
that
fire.
all the time because it's essentially how do you get from psytrance to fucking dubstep?
Dubstep, yep.
Yeah.
You drop that track, and you're
And
just
it does it
Yeah,
for you.
perfect.
we are done.
So what is your 4?
So my actual cut down 4 would be Taste of Ink,
Nice.
the Saint Punk remix.
Okay.
I would go with Jolly Rancher Lightsaber
Number 2. Okay.
for my second one. Sunwheel would be my third one.
Okay.
And then the one that I've been playing recently actually isn't one that I mentioned yet. It was Drown it's a Drown remix from
Drowning remix? Right.
Drown from
You thinking about PNB Rockin'? Like,
Yeah.
not that one and not Boogie with a Hoodie Drown.
Yeah.
It's, the one I'm talking about, you could only find if you're using Audius.
Oh my god.
That obscure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
The one where it's the SoundCloud for producers,
Yeah.
essentially. That one was I gotta look up who did the remix for that.
Okay. While you look that up,
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
you're 4 for the
My
year.
4. I got put onto The Kid Leroy this year.
That's later on in the year though. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like during the first shutdown, I was running. Well, I go running, so then like I had that Fuck Love album like on repeat.
Yo, that's a good album.
Yeah.
I think it's a good album.
Yeah. So
We're very angsty over here.
We love. I mean, if you're hearing all the music we're talking about, very much. So.
Yes.
Sad
Yeah.
boys all day.
But
Love
see,
it.
that's the thing. Like the Fuck Love album, yeah, it was a sad boy album, but it was upbeat, like beat selection.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
like
definitely.
yeah, and I like his that alternative tone with like the new age R&B kind of singing. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely. Can
Yeah,
understand what you
so
mean.
that was super cool. I'd probably say my favorite song off that project had to be "Need You the Most" because it was a Neo.
Ooh,
It was the
Yeah.
Neo, cover pretty much. That was super sick. What else?
This one.
Yeah, it's one. I got put on. Okay, I hate TikTok, right? Like I hate TikTok.
Yeah.
Like speaking of TikTok, just a side note. When bars and clubs open back up, and I'm out, I don't tend to go out. But man, if I'm out and I see women or guys doing the dumbass TikTok dances,
Here we go.
I'm gonna tell the bouncer and be like, "Yo, I thought you had to be fucking 21 to get
Here
in
we
here."
go.
No,
I do
but-
TikTok dances.
But
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you-
22, bro. Come on.
What?
So what you're saying is, if I drop fucking some Anderson .Paak right now in the club, and I put on freaking "Come Down," you're gonna be okay with them in the club, just going,
oh my god!
Oh wait,
If
wait,
it-
TikTok
if it-
dance for that?
Yeah.
no, no,
Shit.
no. It would be they don't know how to dance to any normal songs anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's literally they're gonna go to what they know. I'm gonna do the Savage to "Come Down." They're gonna do the Savage to RNP. Really? Really?
I mean,
One of y'all got problems with me? You got 2 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Got 3 bad bitches
Well,
on the fucking.
we went from playing the clubs to streaming. I mean, it's not so far fetched anymore, is it?
It's not.
It's not, but it's like at the same time, like it's a changing generation. Let's say it like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely demographics have definitely changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most
Really
definitely.
quick.
It's just like how we had the Vine generation.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
all of them wanted to do Vine dances, and they all want to do their thing. And it's like
That was like
okay, cool.
It's only like 5
6
years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one thing I will say though, this didn't come from TikTok, but I fuck with that song "Party Girl" by Solid Stay Rocky, or Stay Solid Rocky. Or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
yeah. I really like that with the Lil Uzi remix. That's pretty cool. I've been on like a Masego kind of like
Yeah.
Damn,
dude,
you
Masego
getting
was like one
real-
of my favorites.
Yeah,
dude.
I would expect these answers from Mark to get this eclectic.
Nah, dude, Masego's like one
Masego
of my
is-
favorites.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I would expect that from you,
Yeah.
and then to hear from Matt,
Yeah.
I thought Matt would go deep hip hop.
No, dude, I listen to all kinds of shit, man.
No, but what I'm saying is like 4 that you would pick throughout the year that you listen heavily,
Mhm.
I thought it would be mainly.
I thought we
Deep
were
Purple.
just saying whatever came out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
This
what I
year,
was
this year.
Oh,
This year.
that's
Yeah.
released this year, right?
Yeah.
So that song Tado or Tado,
Yeah.
That was a banger.
Yeah, the extended version.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's on my
That's
playlist.
good. And then
One more.
I've been on an alternative binge too.
Yeah, my brother.
So
him too.
How do you feel about the MGK album?
Yo, let's talk about that.
Oh, hey, there's a few songs on there. There's not.
No, I love a couple of the tracks on there.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. I was just laughing my ass off. Like it took a
'Cause it's
whooping.
MG.
Yeah.
It took Megan. Megan Fox, right? Yeah.
It's like it took you getting your ass whooped from Eminem in a battle for you to go over to what you really should have been making from the beginning.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
good. That's
pretty
like his sound. Like,
Oh, yeah, no, and
he
it
fits
totally
it
is.
perfectly.
That's why I was just like, why weren't you doing this from the beginning?
Like even from like the interviews you've heard from him from before, like you hear his influences and whatnot. That's definitely the thing he should be doing.
Yes.
That's why it's like I don't hate on him for doing it. It's just funny as shit that it took him trying to do Rap Devil and then getting whooped in a fucking battle.
He got smoked.
Yup.
What was that song he did? The music video was like in his bedroom.
Oh,
Oh,
That was a good song though. That song
Yeah.
was a good song.
Was that
yeah.
the one with Travis Barker?
I think. I don't know.
I forget.
I don't remember, but
it was in my recommended. Don't ask why.
yeah. But for a little bit, I had that song on repeat. It was a good song. Yeah, that's a good song. Yeah,
because I know from the album, the ones I usually end up playing is My Ex's Best Friend.
That's a good song.
It was Bloody Valentine.
Bloody Valentine.
That
How
one.
does that one go? Trying to remember.
No, I remember the verse. I'm trying to remember how
The chorus.
Yeah. I don't do fake love, but I'll take some from you tonight.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, that one. And then a Body Bag, which was on the deluxe edition
Yup.
with the lead singer from The Used and Young Blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see,
Wait, really?
Yeah, he has
pulls,
Bert
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
he
what
has
I'm
Bert
saying.
on
He
the track.
pulls all these artists, and then with his voice to make this type of music.
Yeah.
Like I feel as an artist, I know he did the hip hop thing, which is cool. We
Right.
saw a different side of him,
Yeah.
but I felt like he grew more as an artist
Yeah.
when he
By
did
going into
this.
No,
Yeah.
definitely. So, I mean, that's what you've. I mean, talking from Matt, like you're an artist, like you kind of understand like that idea of like either like reconceptualizing yourself as like another like project or
Ooh,
people you're in
reconceptualizing,
project.
that's a great word.
Yeah.
reinventing
that's-
yourself.
yeah.
College.
That's
That's what
words.
that's what that UH college education
Oh,
got.
you mean that? Oh, you mean
yeah.
the one that's really helping me right
Yeah.
now? Huh? Just kidding. Just kidding.
So that was your fourth, MGK?
No,
No,
that was
no,
my
his
fourth. I was
one-
just
Oh,
making a
it was your
comment. Yeah,
fourth.
my
It was-
fourth. It's
'cause
not
it-
really a news. I don't know because there were a lot.
As long as it's within 2020.
Shit, it's not even within 20.
Yeah, it
he
gotta
knows
be
it's
within
not.
2020.
I'm trying to because my phone's over there. But I'm trying to think of what else.
Did you find yours, Javi? Number
Yeah.
four?
Where's your phone?
So the name-
I'll grab it for you.
It's
The
charging.
name-
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
charging.
charging.
Yeah. But don't worry about it. I'll think of it. I'm trying to think of another song.
Okay.
Mr. Right Now.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yo.
That album is really.
That whole album,
Well done.
Mr. Right Now.
Yeah.
That's a
I
dope
was so
song.
surprised by 21 Savage when he came out
Yeah.
with the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your fourth?
Mine was the Bring Me the Horizon Drown. It is NLX.
Ooh.
It's NLX Remix is the one that I've been playing.
Oh, wait. NLX remix? What is this?
NLX.
Oh, MLX.
And
I'm gonna look that up. I know the song. I like the song, but I don't know that remix.
Yeah, no, this is the one that I played during a couple of my well, I say a couple. I play a lot of Sad Boy stuff. Let's be real.
What was it, Sad Boy Mondays?
It used to be Moody Mondays.
Moody Mondays.
Moody
Moody
Mondays.
It
Mondays.
used to be Moody Mondays. So it would be for my Twitch stream. Moody Mondays was the original concept. It's a Music Mondays where it would just be I would play. That was essentially my emo night. Would be the Monday
Yeah.
nights. Would be so it'd just be emo remixes and just straight alternative.
That's where I
tracks.
listen for my
Yeah.
emo music I get into because Javi, like I trust that dude. I trust that dude with that selection.
It's like the IDWK
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. The one I was like, dude, you need to look up IDWK. Like, why? I was like, trust me. And then you're just like, why haven't I heard this?
For real. You played it. I was like,
Who's loving you? I want to know. It's like, oh,
I feel this.
Blackberry, you bitch.
You're speaking to my soul and touching me. Pause.
no, there's no pause. It's just fast forward.
It's just like-
It's only fast forward. Just run!
No.
Run that back.
Oh my god. Mark, your 4 before this gets raunchier than it is.
Okay. Let's see. One of my favorites that came out. It was like I don't know if it's an EP or like a LP, but Chromeo came out with the album during the quarantine called
Yes, they did.
Quarantine
Ooh,
Casanova.
yes.
I,
Dope
I
album.
love my. And another thing I love is like fucking good ass funk music.
Yes.
Like if it's done proper, like Chromeo's like Chromeo and Tuxedo are like
Yep.
the
The
two.
Those are my
two
two.
main.
Those are my
The
two.
two mains that I
Don't
love.
fuck with the tux.
Yo, dude, fuck. You heard the third one? What they got? Oh, we'll talk about that one.
Yeah.
They have a song featured with an artist that passed away recently.
Yeah.
that I
Yeah,
really
we'll
love
talk about
too.
that later.
There's another group too. And they also did one with Bad Bad Not Good recently.
Mm-hmm.
That came out. Second album. I kind of go with albums with songs.
Okay, we'll do albums with you.
Krungbin released. If you guys don't know who Krungbin are, they're like this indie psychedelic rock group.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
And Krungbin, like the actual name itself is the Thai word for like airplane.
Mm.
So like they're very world oriented, and there's a. If you ever heard this project called Friday Night, what's it called? It's like Friday Night.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, something like that. But
Mm.
like it's like pretty much they pick artists. Artists will like have select their own curation of songs that they like, and they'll do
Okay.
covers of songs.
Oh, nice.
So they did one. So like
Basically
if
what
you're
we
super going to world
Yeah.
music, that's probably one I think you'd recommend because they have really good taste on that.
Mm-hmm.
But Mordecai was the album they came out with. Pelota is like really my favorite song from that album.
Mm-hmm.
It's super like Latin, but like it kind of like Latin beat, but like with like psychedelic like guitar riffs and whatnot.
like an Afrobeat kind of thing, like a or dance hall.
Yeah, a little bit leaning more towards like a cumbia kind of beat.
Mm-hmm.
So something like kind of like you can groove to. So,
Nice.
Run the Jewels 4.
Run
Yes!
the Jewels.
That was
I
gonna
was,
be
like,
on mine.
Run the
I was surprised
Jewels.
none of you guys mentioned that.
I was gonna
totally
mention for my
forgot about
four.
Yeah,
that.
fucking.
Run the
man.
Jewels 4. They
Dude,
just
that
did
was-
a fucking promo for that. I was
Dude,
laughing my ass off.
That shit was like, oh fuck. When I saw them saw the songs, I'm like, oh, my favorite's like probably the popular one, Ooh La La, with like fucking Greg Smooth and fucking DJ Premier on the scratches
Yeah.
at the end. Oh fuck, I love if he can do scratches proper.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, what's the fourth? I had it all planned out too. Fuck. There's one more. Oh god, I can't remember my fourth one that I really like. Oh no, it's this UK group called Hone. They call themselves Hone, but it's Hone.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like speaking like a truth. I'm going really like education though, because K2 is like kind of preps you for like educational radio
Uh-huh.
and like anyway. So Hone, which means like speaking like your true feelings in Japanese. So like it's
Okay.
like you what you
Wait,
really,
what is
how
it?
you
What's the
really
word?
feel.
Hone? Like horny, but horny.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew
No,
you
it
were.
sounds like it.
No,
Tell me
no,
not.
it does not.
Hone.
Miso Hone.
Exactly. Thank you.
Why
Yo,
is that where
why-
you went? Why is
Why'd you have to go that way?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
okay with no,
Nate.
that's so funny too because like
all the ways? And you were getting on my case before this shit started.
Yeah,
Tell me,
it's like,
okay.
And I would say something dumb.
dude.
You dipshit.
Yo, dude, his mind is not just in the gutter; it's in the rat traps. His mind is in the rat traps.
It's like
What
beyond
do you mean?
the
He's
sewer.
in the sewers.
He's in the sewer. He's drinking that sewer water. What you talking about?
No,
He's
Tell me
gone to
not.
where Pennywise lives. He's
Literally.
gone down.
no, tell me not. Hone, right?
Yeah.
I think of the
Hone.
Vietnamese girl, or is it Thai? No, it's Thai, right?
Why are you looking at me, bro? Because I'm Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Are you,
Damn,
are you
he's
trying
going
to
there.
talk about a war movie that's talking about the Vietnam
Oh,
War?
I talking about Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh,
We're talking
God.
about Vietnam War, and you're asking, was she Vietnamese or Thai?
Oh,
No, okay, I forgot. I totally
Full Metal
forgot.
Jacket.
That's
You're
my
talking about Full Metal
bad.
Jacket, right?
Yes, I'm talking about Full
because
Metal
what
Jacket.
he's thinking of is the fucking 2 Live Crew sample that goes, oh, me so hard.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I know, that's
where
why-
his dumbass
No, that's
went.
where I thought you guys were going with it too. I was like, I knew
Yeah,
you guys were thinking
I
that.
was just like, you fucking dumbass.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
It's like, with as many freaking Japanese tattoos as I have, and you're wearing a fucking My Hero shirt.
For the
I would
people that are
say-
listening to the audio.
Yeah. So, I have a Japanese sleeve tattoo. DJ Inspekt, the one that's hosting right now, that made the horny joke,
Fucking
is wearing a Boku no Hero Academia shirt and is a weeb and literally introduced me as his Akatsuki brother, a name that we got from the Akatsuki in Naruto. And his dumbass cannot pronounce the word Honne.
I never said I
Without
could speak
thinking
it.
horny. God damn.
I never said I could speak it. I just like it.
I'm gonna fucking flip this back.
Woo! We're getting at it.
Okay, anyway.
Coming back to her.
We digress. We're going back.
Coming back to the topic. So they released another artist that released an album during the quarantine, like literally in that studio in LA.
Okay.
So they're kind of like more of a pop. There's kind of like the more poppy.
Okay.
If you're a public radio nerd or like love public radio or like college radio kind of stuff,
Okay.
pop music is like the devil.
Music is the
Yeah,
devil.
pretty much.
Because it's like
You're not
because you can
Or a DJ.
or DJ. It's like you can go to like you can listen to like 102.7 The Bomb or
Hey, shameless plug.
Power 104.3 or Crater or like for any of the local radio stations that plays top 40 kind of stuff. So it's like
Yeah.
it kind of leans more towards that, but that one was really nice because it's kind of like more depressing than their last album they made, which was kind of more upright. I really liked that album too. That was Love Me / Love Me Not. That's a
Okay.
good album.
Yeah.
It features Tom Minch in that one too, so I'm a sucker for Tom Minch.
Mhm.
But there's a song called Free Love that's really, really like it's kind of like what is like not glitter pop, but like kind of like bubbly pop in a way.
Mhm.
So
Like
it's kind of like
bubblegum.
it's kind of like the only happy song on that album because everything sounds kind of like so
That's the
lost
only
without
love.
you.
Yeah.
And it's just like kind of like really depressing. It's like like loneliness almost in a way. So it's like that's the only like positive song on there. It's like I like this.
Nice.
Good contrast. And then I think the biggest thing we should probably talk about is the recent telling of MF Doom, who unfortunately passed away recently. Who passed away in Halloween of all. So like 2 months without even knowing that he passed
That's
away.
crazy, yeah.
That's the craziest thing ever. And he was featured in a lot of the albums that I've listened to in the past year or two.
Oh, On God is gonna
On
get
God
on
is
this.
gonna come on about it.
Before you come on, you still didn't say your 4.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I was waiting for Mike to
my
finish.
bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Let's go to your 4 first, and then we'll talk about Dune.
Go Crazy by Inspekt. How?
This is time to do the plug-in.
Unreleased. My 4 is very. I guess it's not as in depth as these 4. Mine's very radio friendly. The baby came.
No,
I'm
radio friendly.
No.
He's hardcore into the WAP.
I know that's what I was gonna say.
Contrary to belief, I really don't like that song.
I hate that song.
I hate that song, but you have to play it if you're a club DJ now.
Do you like that song?
I've had to do an acoustic cover of that song.
You had to do an acoustic
Oh,
cover.
that's
So-
right. That's right.
So does that mean
Who
you
put
didn't
you
answer
through
the
that
question? It's either yes or
It
no.
was one of my Twitch viewers that paid $15 and now has it as her alert sound. For
Okay.
a certain-
Oh,
Okay,
my
so-
God.
That's respect. That's respect.
That's
That's
tight.
respect.
Okay, we like the WAP now.
I want some WAP right now.
What?
You know, with the WAP on.
We need some WAP right now. Us 3 men right here. This guy don't need none of that. Right
Yeah.
here.
But us three.
If
Us
any of you
3.
listeners and viewers are watching and you're here because of this guy, come our way. Help
Don't worry, I'll leave all the links in the description. Don't worry, I got you guys. But my 4, the first one is gonna be from Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that
Yeah.
song. The third one, The Baby, the song Nasty.
That's
Was
actually
really
yeah.
played
that's
a
what
lot.
it
Like,
is
I played that a lot.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa's Don't Start Now. I
Ooh.
really, really like.
You
It's-
act like I don't play a new disco remix of that.
No,
every
exactly.
time.
No, but I'm saying, like, just like Mark, I really like funk music. So like when I get a hold of those songs, I'm just like, oh, I cherish them. So it was
Right.
between that and Ava Max's King and Queens.
Oh,
That was a
yeah.
very gay pride song, but it's such a good produced song.
Yeah.
And then my last one would probably a fight between the Box Nick Bikes edit
Yeah, I love Nick
or
Bike.
Oh Boy VIP remix by Ticklish.
Ooh,
yeah.
I know both of those guys.
Those
Guys.
4 songs, in no particular, those 4 songs have led me to finding other songs within the genre points of this year.
Yeah.
So those were the most played 4 of this year.
yeah. Dude, Nick Bike is a super underrated DJ. I don't think a lot of people really know. You know,
Yeah.
super funny. Like I heard an interview with him recently. He said like somebody told him that, oh, you know DJ Jazzy Jeff, he plays all your remixes on his
Oh, yeah,
iPhone."
yeah.
I was like,
15 minutes is all Nick Bite edits.
yeah, it's all Nick Mike edits. I was like, damn, if DJ Jazzy Jeff plays your edits, then you are in.
Yeah.
Just like okay, Sammy.
Okay, so moving forward, we did do a brief interlude to MF Doom's death. Rest in peace.
Yes.
On God.
On God,
On God.
come in. Come
So
in. We're gonna talk about Doom.
let's start off. I'll say, since everyone started off first, I'll say starting off, how I found out about MF Doom is through Adult Swim.
Really? Oh, like how you discovered
how
it.
I discovered him.
Was it Danger Mouse?
Yes. When he did Sofa King,
Yeah.
I was like,
Danger Doom it is.
yeah. So I was listening. I was like, Aqua Team Hunger Force has a backpack rapper for
Yeah.
a robot chicken from the future
Yeah.
that is trying to destroy the world.
Yeah.
What is this song? So I had to look it up, and this was like Kazaa days, or even before that, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
before.
I think it was before Kazaa.
Before.
If for people that don't know what Kazaa is, it was a downloading program before LimeWire.
Yep.
But yeah, that's how I discovered.
Post Napster, pre LimeWire.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like that.
Oh, Morpheus! I forgot about that one. But
Don't ask.
yeah. How did you guys discover MF Doom?
Tumblr.
Tumblr?
Tumblr, no, the dead ass, yeah, Tumblr. This is when Tumblr, I don't know if Tumblr's still big, but this is when Tumblr was like all the rage.
It's not big
Yeah.
anymore. They took down the porn.
Did
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no more
literally the
Tumblr.
reason why.
Yeah.
No more Tumblr. but
None of those Rule 34 pages.
but yeah,
You're not wrong.
I mean, let's be honest, dude. What was the internet made for?
Rule 34. If it
Rule
exists,
34.
then there's something.
I checked for Saikuno's on it. There's nothing.
Oh my.
yeah, Tumblr. I used to follow like a lot of hip hop pages and it would repost music. So then that's how I came to know like Blue in Exile.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blue is.
Hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a bunch of different other guys. And then MF Doom popped up, and I was like, "Yo, this guy's rhyme schemes are crazy. Like, he's a little offbeat, but it like matches.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's
it's like
It's different, right?
It's like it's offbeat,
Yeah.
but then he picks it back. He gets back in a smooth
kinda-
way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It
Like-
reminds me of like a Dilla beat in a way.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Because it's not like perfectly on the ones and the threes. It's a little off, but it still fits within the frame.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How did you find out?
So in my case, so what I was saying before is I grew up, like I said, a hip hop head, grew up b-boying. My uncle guys were all b-boys.
Mm-hmm.
So when they started DJing, I had access to their library.
Okay.
So we had like a fucking, what you guys don't see offside from the camera is like a whole bunch of like vinyls.
Vinyls.
Like
For you young kids, vinyls are like these really big.
Here we
CD
go.
looking
Yeah.
things.
Here we go.
You probably don't even know what a CD is.
Well,
It looks like
what
a
is a
plate.
CD then?
It looks like a plate.
Yeah, it's like
that plays music.
Yeah.
it's that thing you see on when you go chicka chicka and
You hit
annoy every when you
Literally
annoy
like
every
that.
DJ when you go, can you do the yeah that
Yeah.
thing?
Oh, that's annoying if you get those kind of
Oh yeah, no,
requests.
I always hear that every time. It annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so so we used to have a lot of underground shit
Mm-hmm.
because that was what my uncle was into. So like it would always be break beats and then just like some real head shit. So it
Mhm.
would start with like, okay, so we have our normal stuff. You have your Wu-Tang. You have
Yes.
you have your 9 3 to Infinity. You have your
Right.
Sons
Yeah.
of Mischief. You have
Right.
you have your Diggable Planes. You have
Mhm.
All the
everything.
golden era
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you start getting a little deeper, and then you have your ASAP Rock, and then you have
Ooh.
A$AP
Yeah.
Rock. Yeah.
So
The
then
ASAP Rock, AESOP.
Yeah, A$AP
Yeah.
Rock.
like
Yeah.
Aesop's Fables, that kind of ASAP,
Yeah.
ASAP Rock. And then you also had like all of those guys. So we're like
Mhm.
talking Grinch, we're talking like
Ooh.
those, like
Yo.
all those underground.
That's all
Yeah.
KTUH.
Shouts out shouts out to Just Born because
Yeah.
he's the
Yeah.
one that introduced everything underground hip hop that
Yeah.
I got to know because of him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like a lot of what Bone used to play is what I used to grow up listening to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like my uncle guys would always like bump that.
Okay.
So I remember always having like an MF Doom CD somewhere nearby.
Nice.
So like we always like, and then once they started DJing, they were like digging for the vinyls
Mhm.
every time. They would always look for a fucking, and we knew the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the
No,
mask
that's
in
the-
hip hop.
It was
It's
one of
the
those things
icon.
where it's like me and the two other homeboys that used to be boy come out like We.
Oh wait, was one of them Jeff?
Yeah, one was John.
Wait,
Yeah,
we
my
went to
crewmate.
Kamehameha?
Yeah, I've been knowing I grad from.
Damn, we're peasants over here.
For real.
Where did you go?
Oh, I'm another private school. Brad.
Damn, we're peasants, bro.
Yeah, no,
I graduated public school.
Huh?
I graduated public
Hey,
school.
okay, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
we're-
Us jungle Asians.
Yup.
No,
Slave Asians. Slave Asians.
well, that's the thing. I went to public school all the way from elementary through middle, and then only in high school I went to Kamehameha, which
Honestly,
honestly,
use brand new.
Yeah.
which in all honesty, Kamehameha is the fucking public school, private school.
Have you guys ever been up there campus?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
Should we
insane
believe
up
that?
there.
Yeah, no, because it's honest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
it's,
true.
it's straight up honest. Like
Yeah.
Kamehameha is.
Damn,
the
I tried
one
to get a
spot.
sponsor.
No,
I'm just
and
kidding.
For any Kamehameha fucking grads that are watching this, tell me if I'm wrong about this. You have kids from Big Island, Molokai, you have Lanai, and you have Maui. Plus, you have kids from Haula, you have kids from Laie, you have kids from Kalihi, and you have kids from Waipahu. Tell me we do not look like the most fucking ghetto-ass public school kids that you threw inside polo shirts because we get to wear a uniform.
Oh,
Like
I hate that shit.
we were all fucking hoodlums. Like straight up. it's like for every one of those AOs that you have where you have
Yeah.
the very native ones, you had a bunch of us that were just straight like we loved hip hop. We loved doing this kind of shit. And
Yeah.
like we had the resources because we were up there where it's just like, hey, you have a teacher that is on the Grammy nominating committee that will teach you music production. If you want to use that resource, use it. And it's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go talk to shout out to Bele Masuda.
Yeah.
You my man. You my man.
Hey, come be our mans too.
Yeah. No, like straight up,
Straight
I
up.
had graduated already.
Yeah.
And I came back and he gave me like a full blown like crash course on how to do live sound.
Oh wow.
Like,
Damn.
how to use like a full blown like
We need those type of people in our
keyboard.
life.
You
He
need
was-
sound engineers.
He was the one where he was just like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just like, I've just been DJing, but they want me to do a live song. Dumbass, just come here and I will show you. Yes, Bailey. But yeah,
I like how he's being honest.
oh yeah, no, he's being real honest.
Yeah.
But it's like because we had access to that kind of stuff too. It's like for those of us who really listen to hip hop, it was like real easy for us to get access to stuff where it was just like, hey, you heard of Doom,
Yes.
Yeah.
but have you found all of Doom shit?
Yeah.
So it was just like,
Oh man, we
we
do
could
those
just,
people
we
in
could
our
just
lives.
dig.
Yeah.
That'd be tight.
Dude,
Yeah,
he has
'cause-
such a huge ass catalog
Oh
that
yeah.
makes everybody look like
Oh yeah.
fucking like amateurs.
And the great thing about it too was that same teacher could
Mhm.
actually break down why everything sounded good. Like,
No way.
Like he could break down like
Damn.
he could break down why his flow going off beat
Mhm.
was precisely on beat and what you needed for that style of song.
Oh
Like,
wow.
How sliding in and out of the beat gives you a certain feeling of certain like anxiousness and putting you on edge,
Yeah.
but it matches the theme of the song that he's singing right now.
Right.
Mhm.
And then the way his rhyme schemes work, it's not simply A B A B.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a
It's
built-in
yeah.
internal rhyme
Yeah,
scheme.
yeah.
You have
Mhm.
a triplet that rhymes with the triplet from the line before, but also rhymes with the end of the
It's
previous
so
line.
intricate.
So
Yeah.
the intricacies of every line, you could break it down and you're just like, fuck.
So yeah, it's literally you can do a crash. You can do like a college course on Doom.
Like
Like
English,
you do
like an
hip-hop.
English course, like
Yeah.
a hip
Like
hop.
you do
Yeah.
a hip hop English. Oh, you know, super funny. Like
Professor Rod and Dr. Head.
Like
like
facts.
No,
Facts.
like frats.
no, it's super funny because at UH they do teach like for American Studies hip hop and like
Shout out to Professor
oh
Rod.
so one of the guys
Nice.
that Javi used to dance with at Kamehameha, my crewmate Jeff, he goes by B-Boy Arc.
hmm
Shouts out to you, bro, if you're gonna listen to this. I'll
Look, look, on God, on God.
Top five, dog.
definitely.
No, for real. Like,
You're not
no
not
cap,
wrong.
like,
No
Yeah.
cap. He is
fucking
like
top five.
he
Yeah.
was like top 5 back when we were still in high school. Like
Damn.
Arc. Yeah, Arc. I mean, dude, I'm like I feel like super like ashamed in a way because like I'm nowhere near their level of like hit my crewmates like fucking dancing skills. They're like world class b-boys. Like I'm gonna be straight honest. Like a lot of those people you see like for Red Bull BC1, get smoked them easy. Like
Damn.
but they're not gonna
Full cap.
they're not gonna say. I'm not saying this like as a thing to call people out, but just like on the real though, like real will recognize real, like
Mhm.
as in the hip hop culture.
Yeah.
So like once you get to meet them, you see them, they're not gonna be like fuck. Because if you see someone like fucking posers, they're like people that like act way cockier than their actual skill sets and shit. As you see DJ Inspekt do the most fucking generic ass b-boy poses in the world.
Bro, I was never a b-boy. I was never.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Like,
He was a crumper.
Hey, can we not? Can we not? Can we not?
But
No,
can
yeah.
you take
Here we
But can you hit this?
Him and On God, yo. The only reason why I met On God was because of freaking his homie, our homie Tran. Yo,
Brandon Tran?
Yeah,
Brandon Tran.
Yeah, Brandon Tran.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh god,
Dude, that dude. Dude, if you think Inspekt is K-pop,
Oh,
like,
Brandon
Tran is
straight.
fucking
force.
like full course, and he
Yeah.
does not give a fuck.
Oh yeah, no.
He like will do. God, that dude.
He has such good hair.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not my other crewmate.
No,
David.
David has good
Yo,
hair.
no, it's not
David
just,
Harada
it's
has
not just the hair.
he has
It's the
the look.
face.
Really?
It's the fucking
Yeah.
chest and the abs.
Yeah, no. Like,
he has an 8-pack. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
no.
motherfucker.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
no.
Inspekt.
No, like you don't even
Sounds like
understand.
Inspekt.
You don't
Yo,
even
Inspekt,
understand.
What?
Homeboy, David,
Yeah,
legit got signed to a contract in
Yeah.
Japan to be part of a touring J-pop group.
Yep.
Like, no joke.
Yep.
He went up, did a tour up there, and did the Japanese version of The Bachelor.
And he won that shit.
And he won that shit.
Yo, and you know what the funny shit is? He came back, he's like, oh yeah, you know, I just did this thing I want. Me and the girl really like we knew I was gonna win since like episode 1. I'm like, ugh.
Was he the only
Wait.
American?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
No, yeah, but anyway.
I want to get into that kind of like industry talk. But going back to the
Yeah, let's see. You know, when I was growing up, I was like more to like the emo kind of stuff, so like
Mhm.
kind of more poppier stuff. But my friends would introduce me to like other groups. Like my friend fucking loves this group, Ludo. If you ever heard of them
Yes.
before.
Yes.
Yeah. No, but then she would get me to like the other stuff as well, so I would kind of delve into that kind of realm.
Okay.
I didn't really get into hip hop until like I want to say like post what was the post b-boy hype of like 2010?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
'Cause,
I got into it at the aftermath part.
Was that
of it.
was that when ABDC came out?
ABDC was
ABDC
out
was
in
like
2007.
2007.
Oh, okay.
So like
yeah.
You Got Served was the main thing that kind of got all the Filipino kids into it. Like
That
let's be real.
That was
Let's
2003. That was
2003.
2003.
Let's be real. That was like,
Yeah, no.
but you know that was the movie that fucking made all the Filipino kids here in Hawaii.
No,
want to become
what was
but
the
cowboys.
movie?
here's the thing about that. So all the Filipino kids already were doing that from the 90s.
Yeah, but that
we
just
were,
made
that stayed constant. Because the reason I say that is my uncle, even though he's my uncle, he's only 10 years older than me.
Okay.
So I know that the Farrington fucking auditorium,
Yeah, you
the
know about
auditorium always had boys fucking
Breaking.
breaking from the 90s through the 2000s because me
Yeah.
and my homies went down to the fucking campus to go break with a couple of the homies there. So
Yeah.
we know
Farrington,
that the shit
Farrington
stayed all the way
No,
through.
they used to have a news segment like for Hawaii
Yeah.
B-boy.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
just
tight.
in that.
I didn't know that.
Just in that DJ. What was it? Come Master Spaz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spaz.
Oh, and funny enough about well, we can kind of talk about this later. But funny enough, 808 Breakers, like when Jeff and
Jeff Hook
David
and-
first started, that they were like sponsored by Come Master Spaz.
Mm.
So we can go.
Back
We can
when
delve.
it was-
We can delve
yeah.
into that a little bit.
Back when it
later.
was LLC.
Yeah. Oh. Funny enough, I'll talk about that later. We're thinking about redoing the LLC. We're thinking, no, for real. We're trying to get a like own studio and shit. Like Jeff is
Yeah.
actually gonna move back, actually, for real.
Nice.
So
Oh,
he's
no.
he's kind of a little bit burned out by the b-boy hustle, to be honest.
Yeah.
Anyways, MF Doom didn't really come into my life until like I started dancing at like a hip hop club in Washington. Like they had like a they called
Washington
it
State, Washington.
I went to a school called Western Washington University, which is in the town, like a small town called Bellingham, which is literally the gateway town between Canada and Seattle.
Okay, so Washington State. Okay.
Yeah, Washington State.
So y'all be going up to Canada for.
So, you know the funniest shit ever was if you go to Costco and you see the gas line there,
Mhm.
half of the fucking tags are all the driver license has Canadian license plates
Yo,
on it.
and
You know why? Because gas in America is hella cheaper than in
Cheaper,
Canada. So you see
Yeah.
all these Canadians come from like
Vancouver.
Vancouver, drive down to Bellingham where they have a Costco where it's hella cheap, and they just fill up tanks of gas and just drive back up as a day trip.
That's insane.
That's like the funniest.
Anyway,
shit.
continue.
Yeah, so that's and then one of the like senior mentors kind of like introduced me to more like outside of breaking music, which is primarily like I guess based within funk and soul.
Mm-hmm.
That and then he introduced me to like all these different hip hop artists and whatnot. One of my favorites was Arrest the President. Oh fuck, that's that song. That was,
Yeah.
but like that was like one of the ones, and then he's like, "Yo, you should listen to this guy. It's called MF Doom." I was like, "Okay." Here's like a couple of tracks you can listen to. He's like, "Okay," and then that kind of made me go down to like the YouTube like rabbit hole of like discovering more, looking up more and more things that are by MF Doom,
Mhm.
and then Wikipedia that shit, and finding out, oh, it's not just MF Doom. He has all these other side projects.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah,
what
yeah,
the fuck?
yeah.
It's like, now
then-
you gotta look up the whole Danger Doom discography.
Yeah, and then Mad Villain
Yeah.
right after
Yeah.
that, and then you see and then like
Mad
for me,
Lib.
and then you go Mad Lib, and then you go to all these other different producer projects he's done.
It's like a spider web of things
Yeah.
that are
No, yeah,
linked.
and then okay, the worst part about it, because I'm like a fucking knowledge, I love looking up samples and whatnot. So the worst part was after figuring out MF Doom, I look up the song samples, listen to the original songs, and then I find artists that are similar to those artists, and that's why it's like
It's
the fucking
amazing.
huge ass library of
Yeah.
fuck, I don't know where everything is, but I know I have it there somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
In
no.
my head, it's like, oh god.
That's why I use Who Sampled so goddamn.
That's
No,
why
dude.
I always use Who
Who
Sampled.
sampled it? Yeah, that's where I usually would go to. So
Okay, where's
Yeah.
On God?
on God,
On God!
on God.
Hey,
On
yo!
God! Someone tap it. It's your turn.
Get your word in.
Get your
Yeah.
word about Doom.
So,
Oh my God.
well, wait, before you go in context, how you first heard of Doom, how you got into your life, and anything you want to rant about. This is your 15 minutes.
I only need 5. You know what I'm saying? So how I got introduced to Doom, for all you graph heads in Hawaii, y'all ever heard of Two Grooves out on Puck's Alley? You know what I'm saying? For all you graph heads, hey, respect to James. I don't know where you at. I know you had to shut down, but that was a spot. I mean, since he's closed down now, it's okay to say he was letting us fucking 14-year-olds buy fucking Montana spray paint over there. Yeah, but like that, you know, earlier what Javi was saying, you know, like the underground, that's how I found out about like Sage Francis, you know, and all of those motherfuckers, you know.
Come closer to the mic.
Yeah,
There you
that's you know, Two Grooves is the reason why I know of Doom, Sage Francis. Sage Francis is probably like up there too with like the artists that I like a lot, you know, the rappers. But yeah, that's how I found out about MF Doom. He had a poster just hanging on the wall of Doom, and I was like, damn, what the hell is that? You know, and
Like the mask, it looks super cool. It's just like,
yeah, exactly. I forget which album it was. It was one of the album covers that he had poster on. Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's how I found out about it. You know what I'm saying? But my conspiracy theory.
Here we go.
is-
Oh,
we were trying to get out of this.
We knew it was gonna
You know
happen.
what I'm saying? I mean, all I got to say is like, hey, it has to do with what we were talking about earlier. Like, yeah, 80% of me knows he's probably gone. You know, rest in peace. But like the 20% is like, I don't want him to be gone. But why did it take so long for them to let us know? Oh, because his family had to set it up, make sure it was like, you know, set it up, handle their family time. But hey, man, maybe he's scheming. You know what I'm saying?
Here we
Maybe he
go.
out there scheming. That's
Here
why
we
it took
go.
him so long to, you know, like tell us that he's gone. Hey, because you got to think about it. A lot of he is a celebrity. That's what he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And usually when it happens, you hear about it like sooner than later. Whether it's from a family member or whatever it is, it's like they want to let the world know, their fans know, like sooner than later. But why did it take so long?
So you're saying it's a whole Juice WRLD situation where
Yeah.
Juice WRLD said, "When I blow up, I want to fake my death and stop being famous."
But that's him saying that though. It's like Doom. You gotta think about him like because he's really an underground artist in the way that he moves in his music and whatnot, how he writes.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like his brain process, his thought process. Like it's a scheme. You know
Okay,
what
so
I'm
let me
saying?
ask you this.
What's up?
What do you think he's doing?
Ooh, good question.
That's one of those things you don't know because like the thing is Doom ever since he doesn't announce his moves most times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He-
never.
He puts together like very intricate projects and like
Just
whether
drops
it's
it.
the albums or like other projects he's working on like with the music or even outside the music.
Mhm.
So like it's one of those things like I can't even tell you what I think he might be doing.
Okay, what would you do?
If I as far as I know I would again reinvent. He can go reinvent himself. What if because he has so many connections in the industry. Like if I was him, I had the connections. I was like, hey, you know, I've had a really long run. People still love everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the world's way different now.
Yep.
Let me take this mask off, but not tell anyone I'm taking this mask off. Use my connections,
Yeah.
create a new artist of myself, blow the hell up, and then be like, by the way,
I'm
I'm
Doom.
MF Doom. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Wait.
Like, down the line.
I gotta hold you up on that shit because if you ever for people who have ever seen a Doom concert, there are times where he does not wear the mask at first. It's like a mode.
Yeah.
So you got to think about it this way too. Like the mask is just like a costume set for him, but it gets him into character, right?
But you,
It's like a stage performance. So people already know what he looks like. If you ever heard of the group KMV,
Yes.
you ever seen that shit? You already know who Doom is in that group.
but the reason why I say this is because that's like him taking it off, but it's like he's still underground. Like he's well known and well respected across the entire everybody in the
Yeah,
hip hop
a
community.
casual fan
Yeah,
does not know what he
Yeah,
looks like.
Yeah,
so like
that
you
is
know,
true.
that's what I'm talking about. Like if he blows up, all these people won't ever know. Like, oh, I know who that is, and a bunch of motherfuckers are gonna be like, no, dude, I know that's freaking Doom. Look at these videos and stuff like that. You know,
True.
like, and then that in itself is like, it can blow it up even
Wait,
further,
did-
you know what I'm saying?
So it's a
On-
marketing scheme, you think?
No,
I
on
Who knows?
the
I mean, that's what I would do. That's more so what I
wait,
would do.
on the announcement, did they say his real name?
Yes.
They said his real name.
Is it? His
Yeah.
wife said his that's a statement from his wife,
Yeah.
and it said his real name.
Okay, then it's gonna be hard to do that. Because if they said MF Doom passed away, then it's a little different.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, like,
hey!
even reinventing himself.
my other co-host just
Hey,
stepped in the building.
You want to take your spot back, bro?
No.
All right, and I want royalties.
What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, man. Finally.
Oh, party foul!
Now I definitely want royalties.
That's going in. That's going in the editing.
brother.
But yeah, like with that being said, even with us knowing his real name, it's like it's an alias. He can make a whole new alias. You know what I mean? Like, what if he's gonna go with a different mask? I don't know. That's
And be Mood FM.
Yo.
That's just what I would do. Like, I obviously don't know what kind of scheming he could be doing because of how like intricate
And
his mind is with like his artistry, you know.
Mhm.
But again, like I said, that's only a 20% in my brain, but because of me not wanting him to be gone, just like
Yeah,
a lot of
but-
everyone
yeah.
else. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
Hey,
saying?
RIP for real though. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rest in
He's
peace,
a, he's like
so
one
you
of those.
Tupacing right now is what
He's-
you're
He's
saying.
Tupacing. He's
Tupac's
Tupacing.
a private island right now. He chilling. Dog.
Nah,
Dude.
Tupac. If Tupac was still alive, he's probably dead by now.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Like if he. Okay, what I meant.
The fuck?
My bad. What I meant to say.
Fuck?
What I meant to say was, if he didn't really die in that shooting,
He's probably dead by now.
yes, he's probably dead by now.
But
think
why
we knew
would
what
you
you were
say
saying.
he could probably be dead by now?
The way it came out.
Yeah.
Well, we can obviously scratch Page off the table because Dre's still kicking. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying?
We
Why
digress.
would he?
Well,
Well, we're not gonna get into that. We're not talking.
Yeah,
about
let's not talk about that.
Let's not
We're
talk about
about
that.
Doom right now.
yeah.
But there's my 5 minutes.
On God's 5
On
minutes
God's 5 minute
segment.
I'm God's
How
five.
he's still
I'm God's
alive,
five.
even though
And you guys are
Everybody
talking
thinks-
about top four. Dylon.
Because I spit hot fire.
Who?
Monster.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways.
Where were we
Back to this fat
after that
bastard.
conversation? Where were we going with this?
Back to my
Well,
fat bastard.
Yeah, something about but like Doom. I think like at the end of it all, like
Mhm.
knowing how much Doom knows different artists
Okay.
and how much of an impact he has done within the hip hop scene without getting the mainstream like that. I think everybody thinks he should deserve,
Mhm.
and he's pioneered like a style and a way to do things, right?
Yes.
Like he's still underground. He's still, even though my favorite quote from somebody, I don't remember who
I
said
wish I
this,
stayed
but
longer.
Mhm.
Doom is like your favorite rapper's favorite
Favorite
rapper.
rapper.
Yes.
That is the quote that will forever live. I will ever think of Doom whenever I think about him.
I think anybody in the industry that has, like, not rock star rapper, right?
Right.
It's
No, yeah,
like,
no,
like
not,
hip-hop
not,
rapper,
like
rapper.
the real hip hop
Yeah.
heads will know that Doom.
Everybody
it's like-
always references Doom.
Doom is the one that you need. If you're a real hip hop head, you're real.
Yes.
You're real. You're there for like the right reasons, not for like fame and all that fucking bullshit.
Mm.
There's a lot of fucking fake ass people there. Let's just keep it like that.
That's in every industry, though.
no, yeah, I'm just saying. There's always industry plants, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. So,
Is that what that term means? I thought
Yeah.
industry
Yeah.
plant was like somebody like from the industry like brings you along and pretends like you blew up on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's basically what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's like people that like are faking the font.
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure. Yeah.
It's like the same idea.
Okay. With that, what was the one that we want to talk about?
Something.
Real quick before that, if you guys are interested in the thing I was talking about before, how they were breaking it down,
Yeah.
Fox actually put out a really good video 4 years ago.
I remember that video.
The
Yeah.
lyrics
The-
one,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
The,
I just watched that right before.
Yeah,
coming
rapping
in.
deconstructed.
I
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
we were
yeah.
gonna talk about that.
Yeah, no, because that's the one where they go through Andre 3000 and Doom's stuff.
Yes.
where
Because
they
those guys
break
are
it
the
down.
ones.
Yeah, so if our conversation just now about like just the legacy of Doom and everything else, if
Yeah.
you're just trying to understand it from a music theory standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
I would highly suggest watching that video to kind of just like break your way into it and then just dive headfirst into it.
Speaking of Andre,
Like-
isn't Outkast doing something together soon?
Yeah,
Supposedly.
I think so. I
Supposedly.
think
Yeah.
so.
It's in the works.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told.
Okay, so now that we're still on music, are we done? Are we done with Doom? Moving forward?
Yeah,
Are we
Up
done
to you,
with
man. It's
Up
your
to
show.
you, your show, man.
Your
Okay.
show,
It's your
we're,
show
so-
that I get royalties on that.
we'll never be done with Doom.
We'll never
No,
be just
Doom is forever,
on
but in
God.
the conversation of Doom.
In today's conversation.
So, okay, moving forward, we're still on music.
Yeah.
Did everyone here listen to the Kid Cudi album?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, I fuck.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
What y'all think?
I fuck with it.
It's way better. It's one of those albums that are way better than like some of the really horrible shit he's released before.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Like the Kids See Ghost thing.
Yeah. Well, hey, I like Kid
Wait,
Seagulls.
no, I thought Kids See Ghosts
You thought
was,
it was good?
was a good one.
Yeah.
No, the one
Eating
before
bullets.
Kids See Ghosts, that was
Eating
atrocious. You know which one, right?
Eating bullet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dude, that one was like, what the fuck did you do, bro?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, this one was like, okay, this is actually a good release. It's a good album. Concept was there, everything. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was really well done.
Yeah.
Like,
The sounds.
yeah.
Like
It's very
yeah.
modern Kid Cudi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, it's not going to be old Kid Cudi, but it's like himself reinventing in a way that still sounds like him, but he's bringing something new.
Yeah.
Hal, did you want to hop? I know you really like Kid Cudi. You want to hop in on this conversation too?
Yeah.
You're a co-host. You have to hop in on this
I don't
conversation.
know.
But I get royalties in this episode.
Yeah, I like it.
There you go, people.
There is the Howl portion of the Howl-In tapes.
Baby.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, so testify.
No, that's
Ooh,
not.
so-
Wow. I'm bleeping all that out.
Aw,
What
kidding,
are
I'm
you
just kidding.
saying?
What are you?
Can we? If you're watching the YouTube, that's not hard.
So the reason why me and him are like this is we actually met through dancing, not through
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we're
Oh,
going to
really?
talk about.
Yeah.
Before
music. Yeah.
we knew we wanted to talk about
Yeah.
this. Oh
Yeah.
god, you want to talk from each of our own perspectives about this shit?
Why did you guys not like each other?
No.
You're
It was
already
actually
starting shit on the spot.
It was actually
Yo, man.
completely the opposite.
It was-
it
We
was
like
fucking,
fucking we
we were-
clicked
we
on
clicked
the
off
day
the bat.
one. That
yeah,
shit
no,
was like
but
funny
it
as
was
fuck.
funny because it was back when I was at UH.
Mhm.
So that's the first part of it. I went to UH for all of, I want to say, 2 years.
Mhm.
And then I got the job at Pearl Harbor. So day job that pays for all my nightlife shit is I work federal. But before that,
Ayy.
I was at UH Manoa.
Mhm.
I started as an electrical engineering major.
Mhm.
No, mechanical engineering major, switched to ethnic studies.
Okay.
So
Whoa,
that's
that's a
how-
major switch.
Yeah.
Yep.
But from right when I started, I was part of this group called the Techniclings.
Mhm.
So it is a Filipino dance group.
Is that the one you posted on the pictures on your?
Yep.
So here's the thing. I started in, so it was mixing Filipino dance with hip hop.
Okay.
It was a way to bridge the generational gap between the ones that came before us and the kids that are coming after. Because nobody, let's be real, nobody wants to do the tinikling. It's something that you're forced to do when you're a kid.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't even know
Yeah.
what that is.
It's
Am I-
the,
am
it's
I
the
gonna
bamboo.
start
Wait,
for
It's the bamboo.
It's a
dance.
bamboo.
Yeah,
dance.
when they do
It's-
this.
Yeah.
Doop, doop.
Yeah. It hurts.
Oh.
My ankles
So,
still hurt
yeah.
from those.
Yeah, so like a lot of kids like.
I thought you were Guamerican.
Here we go.
He's
Let
a
him-
Moro, but
No, don't start. Dog,
no, sorry,
don't
he's an exile
start.
Filipino. That's what it was. But anyway, rolling it back. So I joined that group, and we started as an RIO, a registered independent organization at UH, and then we ended up branching off, and it's now actually a 501c3 nonprofit where we
That's
do
super big, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it gave.
So we do a lot of community work where we teach dance classes and everything else.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
part of that time in 2013.
Here we go.
Here we go, ladies and
So-
gentlemen.
So what we would do is we'd always do like recruitment cycles. So,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, dude, that's
usually in the fall we would recruit, usually from the Filipino clubs because
Mhm.
usually that's the ones that are going to want to do it.
Yeah.
No, because it's one of those. It's like it's a chance for them to get in touch with their culture because they're forced to be part of Katipunan Club or Timpuyo.
Shit.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not even.
That's
I'm not even joking.
pretty. That's
Like,
pretty
yeah,
on
you
point.
never
Like,
had-
I'm not gonna
You-
lie.
you-
Yeah.
You never had a Billy from Ohio come in like, hey
Oh,
guys.
there was a couple times.
Really?
Yeah, there's some stuff like that. But like, so the Katipunan Club and the Timpuyog, those two were tied to the Tagalog and Ilocano classes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in the class, you are automatically in the club.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Like,
Yeah.
They force you to be in the club.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Forced
since-
you to be
yeah.
in the-
It's
Yeah.
not like you
No.
can sign up if you want. It's like,
Like,
no,
no,
you
you're-
win.
So it's like a dictatorship type
Yeah.
thing.
It's like you have no choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, because you had to go to certain club events
Mhm.
in order to get grades.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how they.
Oh,
That's their way
got
to
it, got
making
it,
sure
got it.
that
Yeah.
like there looks like they're
People are joining.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Damn, they got
So-
a loophole. That's
No, yeah,
That's
definitely.
crazy.
It's one of those.
And it started as it was workshops for the Katipunan Club that branched off into its own little dance group that
Okay.
were doing performances and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So during one of the cycles, we put it out there like, oh, you want to join, whatever. So he comes in with one of my friends.
and you're not Filipino at all.
No.
I am 100% not Filipino.
But here's the thing about this.
So
We
you're
had-
Billy from Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio.
I'm the Billy from Ohio.
So there's precedence for this though.
Yeah,
There
okay.
is precedence because at one point we had a girl dancing with us for over
Precedent's
a year.
another good word.
She is Japanese, Chinese, Hawaiian,
Okay.
not Filipino at all.
She just looks Filipino.
She doesn't even look Filipino.
Oh,
She
okay.
just looks straight Japanese.
Okay.
But her best friend is my ex-girlfriend, so she actually.
Oh, this is how this links. Okay, got it.
But the funny thing too is her older brother went to Kamehameha,
Okay.
and it's her older brother's EK. yeah.
Hashtag small world.
Yeah.
What
Sabla.
kind of convoluted spider web?
Dude, this is
This
what
is-
happens when you live in fucking
yeah.
Hawaii, where
Yeah,
you
so
know
when-
if you know one person, you know 20 other people on top of
Yeah.
that, and then
so
100
when-
people will know those 20
Yeah.
people.
That's crazy.
So when we say that, like I've gotten around in certain communities,
Yes.
it's like it's literally because I was doing Filipino community work, I was doing nonprofit work,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was doing dance stuff before
Okay.
I went into music. So through that, he shows up with one of my friends,
Yo,
and
shouts out Christian right there.
Yeah. my boy Christian,
Yo, he's,
Christian Paul Boromeo, Crispy 808.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's my homeboy, and he, Mr. Pinoy, was it the Mr. Pinoy pageant we put him through too?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
You guys had a Mr. Pinoy pageant.
What is
There-
that?
Where was this
What-
guy?
yeah,
at?
Yeah,
Like,
where
what
were
do
you?
What was that?
No,
This is like 2013. Where you at, bro? 7
Actually,
years
no,
ago.
the Mr. Pinoy pageant happened in like 2016. But yeah,
Ah.
What, bro?
No,
Yeah.
no.
but yeah, so
I'm not adobo
he,
enough.
He rolls in, and it starts as just like, okay, we're gonna teach you the basics of the tinikling. and
Okay.
whatever.
Oh
And
god.
then- so it's
Were you
like,
fired up? Were you fired up? Were you like, yes, I'm
No,
going to learn
okay,
the tinny
so
I'll let
you
him
got-
finish the story.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
go into
Okay.
Here's the thing. From my perspective, I already know how certain things are,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
so I can tell who comes in of their own willing accord.
Okay.
I know who comes in interested in the culture, and I know who's coming in just as a dancer who wants to dance.
Okay.
And I could tell that Mark was on the last part, like he was the third one, where it's like, and I knew because he came in with my boy Crispy,
Okay.
and me and Crispy would session every now and then.
That's such a tight name, Crispy.
Well, it's because Crispy.
Oh, his last name P?
Yeah.
His middle name is.
Oh, his middle name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Chris
tight.
Boyd names
Yeah.
are fucking
Yeah.
weird, dude.
Yeah, no, that's why I've been Javi for as long as I've been like.
True.
You
Govern-
could be
government name.
Christy.
Yeah,
you could be Christy.
he is Christy. I don't know what you're talking about. Christy.
This is where we end the podcast. I'm just kidding.
But yeah.
No, but yeah.
So I'm coming, and I knew what it was.
Yeah.
So we make him go through the paces, and then like near the end, we usually do it like a little cipher kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it turns into the big boys dancing.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Because it's like...
Is there video of this?
Oh,
No, thank God for that.
Were you guys like trying to test each other's gangster about like big boyness? Like, yo,
No.
it was
They're
just,
like, you can't dance better
no,
than
and
me.
What
no, because
the-
it was
No.
a friendly cipher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay,
just
okay.
like we're just like having fun.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because there was no stakes. This is not a private.
It's not like a battle.
Oh,
we're not like
okay.
trying to.
Yeah.
It's like
we're
a
on-
session period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, we're on carpet. So
Ooh.
it's
Oh, yeah.
like, we
Shouts out to the Hemingway carpet.
Fucking Hemingway Hall carpet.
Fuck that.
sucked.
Oh, no, the worst
my
part was
God.
there's no AC in Hemingway,
Oh.
except for in K2A Studios.
Yeah.
Because that motherfucker has vinyl, and you need to keep that cool.
yeah.
Everything else didn't have a fucking AC unit.
Yeah.
Except for that one meeting room that we were doing our stuff in.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we're over there, and so we're dancing. I throw a butterfly kick, which nobody ever believes
Butterfly
me.
Dude, he
kick.
did it. Like,
Yeah, I still
straight up.
legit-
I will
I-
attest. So
I'm
if
trying to imagine-
anybody
I'm trying to
doubts
imagine
Javi
that right
Cat
now.
couldn't do a butterfly kick, here's my F you to you fuckers.
I
Wait.
was doing that at 309 pounds.
Yeah,
Wait.
he fucking is more
I will-
agile than like any of these smaller
impressed.
dudes I've
Yeah,
ever
like-
seen.
Exactly. You can butterfly kick and you've never done this in front of me?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like,
What the
you're like
Because
Kung Fu
it's-
Panda.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
pretty
really
much.
Kung Fu Panda
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no,
like-
because like from when we first met in 2013,
Yeah.
Yes.
I was a lot smaller. I was like pretty close to my size right now, maybe like 20
Okay.
pounds lighter, so I was
Yeah.
like 240-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And then he saw me all the way up at like 300 pounds.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
And I
remember
would still
that.
throw a fucking butterfly kick for no reason.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
dude,
Throughout, I would still
There's-
throw butterfly kicks.
dude, you
The
do
people-
not know like how
There
fucking
is
Okay.
badass that was.
Okay. To the people that are listening to the audio and not watching the VOD on YouTube, these are pretty big boys. And for Javi to throw a butterfly kick
Yeah,
at the pounds he's mentioning is fucking amazing.
That's Kung Fu Panda
It's-
shit.
it's like it's all the mentality that's like.
Oh, yeah.
all
I
about it.
couldn't do
yeah, no,
anything.
and,
It's-
and that was
you
our
never
whole
tried.
thing. Was
It's a mentality. It's a mental thing
Yeah,
because
so
like
that's why I always like dancing with him, was because no matter where I ran into him, it just turned into so big boy battle. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
No,
very
yeah.
big boy
And
mentality. That's why.
fucking like no, it's
Because
bound
it's-
to fucking happen
Yeah, because it's always encouraging. Because
Right.
Yes.
it's just like you have all these skinny fucking twiggy motherfuckers
that can fucking do the
Those
most amazing shit.
and it's just like we're over here. It's like I'm gonna ride the beat, bitch. It's
I'm gonna
like,
just dance. Fuck you.
It's
You
like
guys have had
powerful
this
shit.
conversation before.
Oh
No,
no,
we-
we
no,
haven't.
we
It's
haven't.
just a,
Okay.
it's a mindset
It's,
that you already
no,
know. It's like,
you already know this.
It's
It's
like-
like you see it.
it's
It's,
like
it's a common occurrence.
it's like
Mm.
like we said, our boy Jeff, fucking obscenely good. Then there was my other friend Daniel O'Connor.
Oh,
Dude, that's my boy too.
Urban
That's my boy.
Yeah,
Urban
fucking-
Bull.
I don't
Yeah.
know, I don't know any of these.
Fucking no. So this is the kind of asshole that will do a night. He'll do a 90.
Yeah.
Drop straight into an air chair
Ah.
and still keep spinning
No.
and then
Yeah.
pop back
Ah.
up.
No, get this. He does air tracks, stops in the middle of an
the
air track, and goes the opposite direction.
How is that possible?
So
It is.
he's the epitome of the Korean b-boy style.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
It's him.
definitely.
And
Oh.
we would always give him shit in high school because he couldn't top rock to any song.
Yeah.
Except for one.
Yeah.
Send You My Love by Born Jamaicans
Oh.
on the top. Every time he could hit the beat on point. And he will vouch for this. That was his top rock song. Then he goes away for college. For 1 year, he comes back. All of a sudden, he's fucking well-rounded. I'm like, where
What
the,
the
fuck?
Dude, that's like the funny shit ever. I was like, it's like when Jeff would tell me that too, and like even other crewmates that would tell me about Daniel too. It's like, yeah, he's good, but what else?
Damn.
It's
Like you can do other
super
stuff,
strong.
but like,
Yeah.
That's
no,
crazy.
oh dude, have you guys should see him? He's like a fucking buff
No,
ass
yeah,
motherfucker.
no,
now.
I just seen him like recently. Yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
he's yoked.
Yeah.
Like he was not like I seen him from when he was still skinny
with the long
like,
hair.
Yeah.
with the long,
With the long
literally
spikes,
same
yeah.
hair as you.
Longer, dude.
As
but
you.
longer.
Yeah, longer.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
longer one. So he would
It's like longer
spike
and it
it.
spiked it
Yeah.
sometimes.
Like,
Like anime style.
yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh, got it.
Like
With the bangs down,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that-
like he
kinda
would
hair.
change it up, but it would
Yeah.
still look like fucking something out
Gatsby,
of
he'd be
anime.
using Gatsby wax.
Oh yeah, Gatsby.
Gatsby wax.
Not even joking.
Not even joking.
that's mad AG. Use Gatsby. You know what
Yeah.
Gatsby is?
Yeah.
You
No,
mad
and
AG.
He is like
He's the type he would break in Air Force Ones because he knows his shoes aren't going to get dirty.
What?
yeah.
Because he's on his hands
He's
the
on his
entire
hands
fucking
all the
time.
time.
He's not going to make
Everything
no
he-
creases. He's not going to do any scrapes. all
But
power.
wouldn't you crease it if you top rock?
You don't talk
Top
rock.
rock.
No, you don't
Oh
talk
my
rock. That's why we're saying he doesn't talk
Yeah,
rock.
that's why. Yeah, you don't.
It's like he is just like a force of nature.
Have you ever heard of B-Boy Pocket?
Yes.
Oh,
He-
yeah.
He's pocket,
He's
except
pocket.
Hawaiian.
Kinda like
Hawaii
He's
pocket.
Hawaiian Korean.
Where pockets feet don't touch the floor from
Yeah.
start of song. Got it.
Oh, if you've
Yeah.
ever seen older Pocket, that's fun. That's just funny because he didn't dance with any shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he
No,
already
'cause-
knows he doesn't need it.
No, the funny shit was like his explanation was like, my mentor told me you don't need shoes. If you want to be quicker, don't wear shoes. It's like some of the shit that b-boys do does not make sense, but
Oh, yeah.
it's funny as fuck when you look back at it.
Oh yeah, no. And I remember Inertia 11, I think, was the one.
Oh.
A couple years back at Palama. He pulls out the Nezuko run in the middle of a battle.
Wait. So for everyone listening, what's Inertia 11?
It's a B-Boy event.
It's
B-boy
a B-boy
event
event.
that light sleepers would put on. It was
So
Okay,
Kavit,
okay.
Yeah.
so Kavit guys would feel. Inertia was like one of those.
Shout out
events that-
Kavit, the Catalyst, yo.
Oh, another K2H alumni, by the way.
Yup.
Hey.
Another Kamehameha grad.
Hey.
Bro, we have a long lineage of hip hop heads coming from Kamehameha because it's
Yeah.
me, Tech, fucking.
Wait,
Wait,
was
Tech?
it Mail?
Tech is a Kamehameha grad.
Yo!
Y'all didn't know that.
No!
I did not know
Yeah.
that. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Okay, so
Tech
the
is a KS
people
boy.
listening to other countries in the mainland, this is what you get from Hawaii hip hop. It's very deep lineage.
It's
Yeah,
literally once you know one person, you'll know like 20 people, and then
Yeah.
you'll realize things you never knew about them.
Yeah. So, what was your perspective of walking into Hemingway Hall
Okay.
211?
Yes, I want to hear that. I
And
want to
seeing
hear
my fat
Wait,
ass.
let,
in
let,
there.
me do, let me do the water ripples.
We got you. So okay, so when I went to their club meeting, that was when I moved back from Western because I fucking was a horrible student. I did
Okay.
not go to class.
Oh,
Oh,
you,
I
just
you was
didn't
one of
do-
those Asians.
I was one of those
not
Asian kids that stayed in my dorm room and played video games all
You could
day.
have been pro.
Yeah. No, I wasn't that good.
eating Doritos, not moving from his bed.
Pretty much, like, not gonna lie. That was
Crumbs,
really,
crumbs on his chest.
yo, dude, like, they have, like, yo, that's a I already know. Anyways, I was coming back, and
Okay.
I kind of didn't really know what I wanted to do. Like, I like breaking, but I didn't see anywhere specifically where there was breaking, because fucking Mahoy fucking marketing is horrible when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to that kind of shit. I don't blame them because Hula is like the big thing here.
Okay.
And I was trying to find hip hop classes that was the closest thing. And all the studios that I was looking up didn't have really hip hop, like breaking hip hop. It was
Mhm.
all like fucking choreography.
Choreography, jazz,
Yeah, yeah.
hip hop.
It was
Ballet.
either like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of infusion. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that's not for me.
Okay.
I see. Fuck, I can never say your guys' group name right.
Technique links.
Technique Links, yes. See, I'm,
Such a good name.
it's really clever, but I'm just like, I can't fucking say that to save my life.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of people can't. We always have to
Anyways.
correct them.
Anyway, so I see that on the listings for all these like current RIOs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
That was that and the Freestyle Club, which
Okay.
is ironically that's the breaking club.
Yeah, they just put it as.
They just put it as Freestyle Club because they couldn't just put it as it was like for anybody that either pop, lock, crump, like
Oh, right there.
house.
Yeah, in your
Here we go.
wheelhouse.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
like it's like anybody that didn't do choreography pretty much. That's
Yes.
like how it is. So, so I go into so I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what the meetings are. So I go to the meeting. I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
Okay.
And then they're like, oh, I'm doing introductions. Like, oh, I'm Mark. I'm like the only non-Filipino kid here.
I
and
was like, that's cool.
it's like they're like, oh, it's fine as long as you're here to learn. It's like, yeah, okay. And so like we do Tinkling for the first time in my fucking life. I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna do more complex routines. Like, okay. And it's like, fuck, what the, how the fuck are you supposed to turn this way?
And then I just,
It was like a mess. Like it was a mess. I was like,
Did you
oh.
ever get your ankles clipped?
No.
we
Thank
when we
fucking
teach,
God.
we make sure not to close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do the beat, and then we'll start the motion of a close,
Yeah.
but we won't close when they're first learning.
No, yeah. So like when,
Oh,
so, like, they're doing, like-
you.
I got lucky. So and then at the end of the day, I was like, okay, we're gonna go in the circle and we're gonna dance a little bit. So let's just have fun. This Gabe talking, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like let's just have fun with it. Like okay, and we're doing the get in a circle and we're gonna clap on beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so pretty much at that point, everybody was going, and then it's my turn, and I did whatever I knew at breaking, which I fucking still don't know that much.
Okay.
So I just did whatever I thought was breaking, and then it ended up being Javi coming in, like looks at me, he's like, "I'm coming for you." He's like, "Oh, okay."
Damn.
That's my
Yeah,
guy.
and
That's
it's
B-boy.
and then all these
Yes.
guys were like, we're dancing. It's like, oh god. And then because I still was relatively new to hip hop culture, still.
Okay.
So yeah. And before that, the first jam I actually went to was in Seattle called Reign Supreme, and that's hosted by hosted by my homie Mikey. He's really big marketing dude in Seattle now. But,
Okay.
Like, that was the first battle I've ever gone to. And I was pretty fucking hype. I'm not gonna lie. It's like my first exposure to like a breaking event. And
Okay.
so like I'm still relatively new, and then when him talking about like big boys like battling, it's like it always ends up like that. Whether you go into like a circle, like if it starts off like you just want to have fun, and then they're like, they see the big boy dancing, they go make another circle, or hey yo. Yo, Charles, this big boy dancing. Yo, Easy Rock, come here, bro. Come smoke this guy. And you see this like
fucking Easy Rock. I swear to God.
oh, it's like Sumo Rock. Oh, you know who Sumo Rock is?
Yeah.
Or Earthquake.
I know Earthquake.
Dude, fucking that
Yeah,
headstand though.
no, yeah, but it's literally like that. Or Dummy, dude. But Dummy's like one of those b-boys who's big, but he fucking learned how to do power moves before he got fat.
Yeah.
So he
just carried over the power
carry
moves.
over the pounds, but he can still do like fucking air flares and shit.
That's
That
crazy.
dude is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that guy is a.
But yeah, that's
monster.
pretty much how we first met, and then I've never gone to another practice after that. And then after I figured out, and then that's when I met like all my crewmates in 808 Breakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I went to Boogie Down Productions. If you guys ever heard of that studio
Yep.
before, on God, you know what Boogie Down is, right?
Yo,
Yeah.
there's the thumbs up.
So that's what kind of is what we're kind of trying to do now, rebuilding with the LLC.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing is confirmed yet. For anybody that's listening,
Look in the camera and say that.
any crewmates, yo, I'm just gonna say it, but I know it's not.
I like how
confirmed
we
yet.
all looked at the camera.
But
We're trying to rebuild 808 Breakers back again because currently all the crewmates right now were a little bit preoccupied with actually trying to rebrand 808 in Hawaii specifically.
Oh, that's
And
a
because-
big move.
Yeah, so we're trying to rebuild the LLC we used to have,
Mm-hmm.
which was kind of used as a way to not only have somewhere to store money
Mm-hmm.
from like doing events or doing like performances and
Okay.
whatnot, and that would usually be like flying to like these bigger events in the U.S. Like
Mhm.
Freestyle Session, for example, is one of the big
yeah.
ones that we went to.
Mm-hmm.
But we want to establish like a home base pretty much.
Got it, got
Boogie
it.
Down Production used to be our place where we practice, we
Mhm.
jam out. Sometimes we'll bring like controllers and we'll just like spin live. Or
Oh, tight. That's tight.
we actually bring a vinyl, like Linsky, who would bring his DJ setup.
Mm-hmm.
He'll play vinyl.
Yeah.
And he'll like scratch with vinyl, like with breakbeats and whatnot.
That's
Right?
tight.
So that's what we kind of want to bring back. That's what we kind of want to do, but like our own way.
Nice.
So that's like kind of like something we're trying to work towards. So
That's
dope.
sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving forward, I know we're in the new year. This isn't the first day of the new year. We're actually
Yeah.
doing this podcast working, but what are your like goals?
I was actually about to ask that.
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
that's a
good
good
segue. Good segue.
you mean like our New Year's resolution?
not
right?
not
Not
well
a
not that
resolution,
resolution.
'cause
Just
that
like
shit's
I'm gonna lose 100 pounds
Here we
this
go.
upcoming year. Hell yeah!
I got
boy.
this.
I got this big belly waist right here. I can lose that easy, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
no, just
Yeah.
like set goals, whether it be big or small. What are your goals you want to accomplish? Because we are going into a new era of way of living.
Right.
So like we might come out of quarantine, we might not. But with that aside, what are the goals you want to accomplish for this coming year? Or well, this year.
This year for
This year.
2021.
Yes.
So I don't know if I don't think I can really announce it, but I'm kind of currently going under training at HBR
Hey.
to potentially have our own show there.
Nice. Very nice. That's a
So it's kind
That's
of like
good.
moving up the ranks in a way. So like the way that
That's
so-
actually really sick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
super
shouts
tight.
out to my boss Ray Cruz, who's a fucking beast when it comes to Latin music. He
Mhm.
used to DJ ballrooms of
Mm.
like he packed those rooms and you see all these like people dancing ballroom. Like he do like everything from like cumbia, like salsa, samba.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would pack that motherfucker up. This is his own words. We packed the room, this motherfucking room with all these motherfuckers, and we have a blast. And this is like crates kind of vinyl.
That's sick.
So like he would use, so they bring their turntables with crates and whatnot.
Damn.
And
Oh, so they're not spinning off a laptop.
no, it's like
It's
old
like-
school.
That's
school.
sick as
Like
fuck.
he would fill up ballrooms with like bring like crates of vinyl. They would just like fucking spin all night long.
Mm-hmm.
Funny story about Ray.
Oh, you know Ray Cruz?
Well, because I do Brazilian.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Another plug.
Does he do it too, or
No. So, because we are part of the Salsa and Hawaii Festival every year,
right?
Mhm.
Oh, so you run into?
yeah. So they have it. They always have an oldie night
Yeah.
where it's just all the heads.
Yeah.
All the salsa heads are there,
Mm-hmm.
all busting out their vinyls, because it's him, Rod, Judah.
Of course, Judah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, so all those fuckers busting out their freaking salsa vinyls, and it's like, we're ready for this, man. Yeah, Judah, get
I can see Judah doing that too.
Judah's so hype over there because it's like, I have to take care of the Zook and fucking Kizomboro, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's all fuckers that all run controllers, so I'm just like,
You're like, ha! I just had to bring this.
I know, so it's like literally I'm running the SX2 and then
Yeah.
bring a hookup for just in case they have like a tractor controller or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Just have that ready on the side, and then you go into the bachata room. They have like they have a tractor controller in there.
Yeah.
Then you go into the salsa room.
It's just like
And
straight
it's
It's all vinyl.
fucking vinyl.
No, because they'll have their controller, and then only one night of the 5 days,
Yeah.
all vinyl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vinyl
that's
only
sick.
one night. It's
Yeah,
just
my
like,
boss Ray loves.
yeah, that's
loves-
Ray's night.
You tell me all about the nights he used to do because he's not from here. He's from Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
and he would tell me all those stories too. Like I would talk to him and my other. I consider him a mentor because he was a K2H alumni too.
Okay.
DJ Mr. Nick, if you. He's kind of like one of the fucking biggest like music, not nerds, but like what's the word?
Enthusiast.
No, it's even
Connoisseur.
pretty much.
Got it.
Like he know,
Thank you.
like he'll know music like that. Like if he'll recognize maybe one or two artists that you mentioned, like I like MF Doom for example.
I'm sorry. I'm in awe.
I'm impressed.
Javi just showed me a
Yeah,
picture of this
yeah,
IG butterfly cake.
See, I told
Holy
you should do
shit.
that shit. It's like Javi, do a butterfly kick. Okay. Fucking does it.
Whoop!
Whip.
Oh my god.
Whip.
Going back. But I'm still impressed, sorry.
No,
I'm
yeah,
going back,
so-
going back.
So like as a, or like not nerd. Yeah, so like connoisseur, I guess in a way.
Mhm.
Or a
So he-
savant.
So yeah, like kind of like snobby about it at certain times. Like,
Mhm.
he knows that he knows he's the fuck. He'd be like that at times.
Yeah.
But he's really knowledgeable about music, and he's actually the guy that's training me too for his show because his show is called Bridging the Gap on HPR, and they do kind of like the whole concept of that show is to like bridge the gap, not only like in there's multiple meanings behind it, I guess.
Mhm.
One of the original was to bring like the younger generation of HPR listeners
Okay.
to come to think HPR isn't just for like old people; it's pretty hip.
Yeah, okay, okay.
It's the shiz.
Pretty
the
much.
bee's knees.
It's lit.
This shit's lit.
Yeah.
That shit fire.
They can't-
The
they
Yeah.
can't
shiz
ship
of
it. They can't-
Yeah. So it's like that, but then he also like kind of taking it to another level, like musically, like whether it's like okay, they use the same, like for example, like if you see a hip hop song using like a drum beat from a drum loop like Apache, for example,
Okay.
and it's like okay, I'm gonna play Apache right after this because they sampled this, and this is like very iconic.
Oh,
in the
got
hip-hop
it.
culture.
Got it. I see what.
So
I see
like
what you're
in
saying.
so in the spectrum of public radio, like it's way different from like if you're doing like commercial radio work that like you're used to. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not, Like with you just play the mix, you play whatever song that like the record label say, hey, I want to play this song at this time,
Yeah,
at these certain times of the hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
For like public radio, it's a little bit. We have like that's why I love
A
it.
different
It's-
structure.
It's different structure where you have a little bit more control. K2H is probably like the easiest place where you can kind of get away with more. Like you
Oh,
play
yeah.
whatever the fuck you want, and
You
no
can
one's
get
gonna
away
care.
with a
Mhm.
lot of shit. On
As long as you don't as long as you don't swear on air, your guests don't swear on air, and C, you don't play any explicit language on air,
Mm-hmm.
then you're
Before
pretty
you let
much
the
it's pretty much free game.
Okay.
Before
So
Oh, hey, you-
before certain
I don't
times.
swear.
Oh, we know. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
But yeah, so it's like really so that's like one of my goals is to be able to have a show. the show on there.
That's
and
tight.
So DJ Mr. Nick is really training me. I want to give a shout out to him. DJ Mermaid, she's my sister's classmate, ironically enough.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like super into like Hawaiian. She's like the Hawaiian princess, pretty much.
Nice. Nice.
But she's really knowledgeable about Hawaiian music. She's really passionate about the Hawaiian community in general.
Okay.
And that she's going for her master's too on top of that. So
Jesus.
fucking crazy. And then Harris Sefertine, who's the first GM when I came to KTUH. He's younger than me, so it's like kind of weird saying like I look up to him even though he's younger. It's like,
Hey man,
no,
accolades
but he has like
no
really
numbers for age.
yeah, but like he has a really great taste of like indie rock and like psychedelic rock kind of stuff. So like
Nice.
kind of typical HBR public radio kind of music,
Tight.
which is predominantly like white people pretty much. Because okay,
Not wrong.
okay. Let me say this and preface of saying this is like how I've been described how public radio is like. Public radio is like more for people that have graduated from college primarily.
Mm-hmm.
The people are like really well educated. They will call you out on you shit if it doesn't make sense to them, and like if it's too foreign or too weird to them, they will not give a shit. They'll call you out on that. It's like, why the fuck are you playing this track? This does not sound very good. And you're like,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh yeah, and you're trying to find reasons why. So it's like that's what you kind of have to. It's kind of prepping me for in that part.
Mm-hmm.
And the GM for Hawaii Public Radio, Jose Ferrado, who's also another DJ. That's fucking reason HPR is getting more DJs now for some weird reason. But like
That's
it's
good,
pretty
though.
much like so he's like a fucking even bigger like music critic, and he'll like critique every single fucking thing you do. Is like even like Mr. Nick, who's been doing that show for like years. He's like, why'd you play that song right after that? That doesn't make sense at all. Why? Tell me why. He's like, oh, because I just was
like
tired. He's like, I don't care. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because public radio is like the standard for all radio.
Okay.
So like, if you listen to NPR, for example.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have to fucking listen to NPR because I work there. I work at the Hawaii station. But like, you listen to it, everything's really well professional. Everything's well said. There's no there's no
Yes.
like awkwardness. The language is very kind of concise, but you get all the information within the time. So
Yes.
like that's kind of like what he's trying to help me prep for. So yeah, that's one of the goals I want to do.
It's a
You know,
very
he's-
in-depth goal too.
Yeah, well, because it's kind of like
It's already coming to fruition a little bit.
Yeah,
like because I'm already going to the training, and it's like okay, I just need to make sure I don't fuck up. That's pretty much it. So that's one of my goals, and hopefully get to fucking DJ more often.
That's the second goal?
Yeah, dude, that's
Okay.
like my other goal. It's like be able to like DJ more often at like bars.
Weren't
and
you supposed to open up for
Oh yeah, we should have mentioned that. I was supposed to open up for Shingle too.
No
When he
way,
did
it's
the
for
Chief-
real?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bones got me the shout out to the Bones again. He was gonna give me the hookup so I can play open for them.
But the most recent time they were supposed to come
Yeah,
down?
like in April last year.
Yeah.
Shingle
supposed to
2?
open-
Shingle lives here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shingle lives here too, by the way. If you listeners don't know, Shingle and the Chihus. Shouts out to all.
Shout out
my-
DJ A1. Shout out to
A1,
A1. You already know.
Dehan, Will, Full. Who else am I fucking missing? Oh, he doesn't play with them anywhere. Coltado. I know all those guys. Yeah, all those guys.
I mean, in contrary to Shingo 2's appearance and face, he's a really nice guy.
No, Shingle is like.
Shingle is
Oh,
super chill.
Yeah,
Yo, you know what's
but if
super
you-
funny?
if you
He's
see,
the most introverted fucker I've
No,
ever
I know.
known.
so like when I first met
He's
Shingo 2,
typical
right?
Japanese.
He looks like this like mob boss, like don't fuck with me.
The Oyabu.
Yeah, but
he
then
has like an attitude, but he's really nice. He's like
No.
the nicest dude.
yeah, like I went to shake his hand, and he's like, "Oh, hi, I'm DJ Inspekt." He goes, "Oh, yeah, I heard of you from blah blah blah." I was like, "What? How the fuck?" He's like,
No,
"Yeah."
Shingo knows everybody too,
It's
which is the craziest
crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
So like,
Because I think the first time I met Shingle was on a Wet Beats boat.
Wow, out of all places.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
was when
God.
We were doing. That's when me and Taco used to have to shout out Jimmy Taco, my DJ dad.
the DJ dad.
The dad.
No, you don't even understand.
I went to high school
That's
with
the
his son.
senpai.
He is.
Wait, Wavy
We went to high school with his son.
Wavy
I actually
James?
gave Jimmy Taco Uber ride one day.
No.
No way, dude.
No, like I was talking to him about my music and everything, and he was like, "Oh yeah,
We're getting
like,
a
by the way,
side
my name
story
is
from
Jimmy Taco." And I was
KODY.
like, "What the fuck?" And then I immediately called my dad.
About
I was like,
him
"Bro,
giving
you
it
crazy, say
a
this
Jimmy
shit."
Taco Uber
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah, no. So Jimmy is my DJ dad. He's the one that got my foot in the door for the DJ industry.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah.
We're like Calabash cousins then.
Yeah, because you have Cooley.
Because DJ Cooley was my DJ dad.
Yeah, we're generational twins. That's where the Petsky twins comes from. Because we're generational twins.
I see.
But, yeah.
It's clever.
But second goal. Is
Yeah.
that the two goals you mainly want to roll?
Yeah, and then eventually the main goal for me personally is to have my own radio show.
That's
Nice.
tight.
Like
That'd be
selection-
tight.
Like selection radio.
Nice.
That'd be
That's
sick.
the goal. Like I really want it. Like
That's the big goal.
That's the big goal
Got
in the
it.
future. Like I want to do my selection radio.
That's
Where I can, where you can like you build up a base where people will listen to artists that you think are really dope, and they're like,
And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be going through the cycles of record label and all that. It's like I control the content. I control
No,
what I think is
definitely.
tight.
No, definitely, that's like the goal. And like seeing Joe K live too was like really
On New
random.
Year's?
Like on New Year's last year, that was fucking fire. I was like,
I wish he posted that set.
dude, I wish so too. Dude, shout out to Revise, by the way. He's the homie. That
Yo,
hosts up.
Revise always does good
Ribs!
Ribs.
Ribs.
Dude, Revise,
He's such a
Revise
good
to the bite.
Yes.
Fucking all those fuckers.
About the goods.
About the goods, all those fuckers.
Yeah.
All,
those
shouts out to
Battle
you guys.
ATG, Battle Lab, all
Yeah.
those.
Yep.
Those
Oh,
guys-
shout out Battle Lab too.
Yeah.
They just had their little.
I was supposed to go tonight, but I made this, and this is I feel this is very important also for the community.
Right.
Dumbass.
No, it really is. I think. No, okay.
You could be with Lazy right now.
No, I know. Okay, I saw it as this. I made the appointment, and everyone said yes, right? And then they sent me last night. They're like, "Hey, we have a Battle Ave Honolulu Lazy Boys here. Color
Oh,
TVs
yeah.
here."
Oh, you're talking about the one they're doing?
Yeah, they're doing it right now.
They're
They're
scratching.
So
fucking
I was in my head. I had this intro. I was like, "Should I cancel? Should I
on
cancel?"
on the other side of
Yep.
town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's
No,
why
it's-
I texted.
No, I saw
that's what I'm saying.
Revive's story.
No, but that's why I said I didn't cancel.
I messaged him this morning. Like, we still on tonight, right?
Like,
Because I
Like-
saw the Battle Lab post. I'm just like, this bitch.
no, I saw that too. I was like, a few hours, like maybe like at 3 or 4. I'm like,
No.
hey, just by the way, we're still doing this.
No, here's the thing. I messaged him at 10 this morning. I didn't get a response till 3 this afternoon.
That's when I woke up.
One day we were texting him about being
No, but
somewhere.
yeah. So
Yeah, I know.
now they're just like burning me on my time on things. But I made the decision that this is also important for the community. That I could be having fun, but this is also fun too. That people need the information.
This is also fun.
no, it generally is. I think people need to hear a Hawaii perspective of hip hop and the music industry here, and a little bit about the people behind the industry.
Yeah,
So
I totally feel you. with that.
it's not like I didn't want to do this. It's just I had a choice.
Sleepy Howl coming
No.
out with the truth right there.
It's like
Speaking bars.
I'm saying, hey, can you get the
No,
cover art for
okay,
in
honestly,
9 hours?
This is great. No, this is the point where I should just shut my mouth and say this is a great time that we're having. And continuing on the pod, we digress. Javi, what is your goals then?
My goals for 2021. I'm gonna lose all the weight.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go on a vegan diet.
I'm gonna get the six pack.
I'm gonna have a cleanse. I'm gonna try to look my most like this guy that's on my phone screen.
Yo!
Yeah!
Why did you? I'm clipping that. Clipping. This is motion
Bro,
for
you-
clipping.
You have the pictures?
You don't
Oh
even
my God.
understand.
Yeah!
Do you see where my thumbprint lands?
Yes, we're recording.
Just waiting.
Oh.
I'm
There
sorry.
we go.
I'm
It's
sorry.
like, don't leave me hanging, bro.
Everybody has that. I
Oh
want
my
that for
God.
lock screen.
Let's not.
It's-
They're not.
It's
in the
happening.
Google Drive folder.
They're
It's
not
not
talking
gonna
about.
happen.
No, it's not.
Everybody's gonna have that
No.
photo on
Please,
lock.
I
no.
came late to the party, that's why.
No.
For anyone
he-
that's listening, this is
he
getting
posted
cut.
the link in
I'm
the
cutting this
post.
from I'm cutting this from the pod.
No.
Yeah,
it's
it's
in
in
the
there.
pod.
It's in there.
That's not. Stop telling. You're speaking into the mic.
So if y'all
Perfectly.
were part of it,
You're part of that.
No, seriously. Okay, seriously. What are your goals for
No,
2022?
my goals for 2021, number wise, the easy one is going to be I'm currently sitting at 281 on my Twitch. I'm going to try to see if I can hit 400 by the end of the year.
Yeah,
Yes,
great goal. Great goal.
Considering that
Okay.
pretty much I
Keep hitting.
went from 50 to 283 over the course of
8 months, 9 months.
8 months or so.
Yeah.
So it's like, because I did in that amount of time, I think 400 is a reasonable goal.
Yeah. Definitely.
The other one, I'm gonna So I know I have a project that we have in the works. That
Ooh.
I want to see if we can get that done in time.
Mhm.
That's the special project with our boy Juju.
Oh yeah.
So I want to crank out the tracks we need for that one. Fucking guys are eating this.
Sorry, I'm eating.
Well, he's the host. This is his show. So
First
I mean,
he eats a Crunchwrap Supreme on the fucking thing. Now he's over here eating some fucking Ritz.
If you guys ever meet this man and he ever tells you he's not hungry, that's cap. He's
That is
fucking
full
lying.
cap.
He's fucking lying.
He's lying.
No matter
You don't
how
know-
much he denies
You don't know
it.
where the fucking food goes though with that 6-pack.
Eight.
Sorry,
No,
yeah,
eight.
No,
Eight with a
it's
V
not.
cut.
No,
8
it's
with a
not.
V cut.
Not
You want
just-
proof?
No,
You
it's
want,
not.
you want
No,
proof?
it's not.
You want proof?
I concede. I concede. Don't show the picture.
But yeah, so I want to try to at least finish 1 or 2 of the tracks that we're working on with Juju, and then there's 2 tracks that I got to finish on my own. So I'm gonna try to get those out.
Nice.
during the year.
Oh, like
Yes.
originals.
Yeah, 2 of my originals.
Oh.
Ooh,
That's
you
what's
heard
up.
it here, DJ Javi with his
Yeah.
new original shit.
Producer named Habatachi.
Like it's on my SoundCloud right now. My 1 rap track that I have out.
Hey.
Javelino.
That,
Oh, is that the one of the girl?
relationships.
Yeah, that was a very, very like.
that is a
heartbreaking-
very personal track.
Ugh.
That one is the story of 4 different, 2 relationships and 2 entanglements. We'll use the Jada word. 2 entanglements.
Entanglement.
Yeah. So, but I've had requests from a couple homies to do 2 more. So,
Nice.
So I'll
Nice.
try to finish up a trilogy on that by the end of this year.
So what's up, dude?
Matt out west.
I guess for me, because I'm still pretty new to the whole scene as far as like making music goes. So
Did you have a song that came out?
I did actually. Thank you for reminding me.
We're plugging now. Let's go, boys.
Rain Dance is on all major streaming platforms
Yeah.
by your boy Daniel. Featuring On God, produced,
Oh,
mixed,
On God.
and mastered by On God. So
On
Oh God!
dead ass. I would not be able to call myself an artist if it was that man right there. So
Hey,
dead
hey,
ass.
hey.
So he's my cousin too. So it's
Positivity
family,
into 2021. We
But-
like those.
yeah. So continue
Yes.
to reinvent myself. Create a good workflow because that's something
I think
need
that's
to-
very important.
Yeah, create a good workflow because I think
Yeah.
a lot of times most people they get they get discouraged from doing or trying something because they don't figure out their workflow and how to get better at it.
Yes.
No, that's definitely it.
You know what I mean? And so I need to definitely figure out my own. That's my goal for like pretty much throughout the whole year is to figure out a solid workflow, and then also be able to drop like probably something every month.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's always the goal. You always
Yeah.
want to like do something, see how much you can do under pressure.
yeah,
I think that's the best. Doing something under pressure brings the best out of everybody.
absolutely. So
Pressure make diamonds, boy.
other than that,
Exactly.
making
Or
solid
you'll
connections.
make coal something, or make like something like coal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, making solid connections. Like today, finally getting to meet Mr. DJ Marcnado. I was gonna say Sharknado.
You
Marcnado.
know the funniest shit about the name is because I never had even a b-boy name or anything like that.
Right.
So it's like okay, Jeff. He can attest for Jeff too. Jeff
Yeah.
never had the b-boy name for the longest
Really?
time either.
No, it was just Jeff.
It was just Jeff Wong. Literally, he just ended.
No,
It's like
every time
okay,
it's
can I
Jeff
get
Wong.
Urban Wolf on this side, and on this side,
Jeff
can I get
Wong.
Jeff Wong?
Yeah.
That's a pretty sick b-boy name.
No,
Jeff
that's,
Wong?
that's just his
That's
name.
his name.
That's his name
name.
still.
Yeah, that's just his
Yeah.
straight up name. Every
He
time
nev-
it was Jeff
wasn't
and
until-
his brother Jason.
It wasn't until Jason gave his name Ark until like oh fuck, how long ago was that?
That was
maybe
like-
10 years ago.
Yeah, that was I want
was
to
like
say
af-
end of 2010 maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Do you know about what happened with 808 during that time?
Was that the one when
There's a lot of
when
fucking.
Jin left?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the
right.
time where he got
Yeah.
his name right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot of crew history that I can't disclose.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
this
it's
is
very- it gets really
crazy.
personal. It gets really personal.
It's crazy the fact that I pinned these two together in one podcast. I didn't know the deep history. I'm learning
Yeah.
all this right now.
No, yeah, the hip hop culture here is very deep.
Yeah, no, it's like straight up. I grew up around the UBC View Boys. That was my uncle guy's crew. They ended up.
you be.
Yeah, it's all UBC. So,
I remember
Unbreakable
when
Crew
I
is
heard
so-
they brought
Yeah.
gamblers to
Yeah,
Hawaii.
they brought
Yeah.
gamblers to
They
Hawaii.
brought gamblers
Yeah,
to
they
Hawaii.
brought gamblers
to
and
fight
they
it-
brought full
Full
force.
force. That was
Because-
Ronnie, B-Boy Ronnie's
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
because so
Holy
I was in the
shit.
B-boy scene too, so I
Yeah.
know these things.
yeah, so
yeah.
this
They
is from
got-
Undivided 2009. And I know this because my uncle guys were the ones that put it on.
Mm.
So Undivided started as an event put on from UBC, the Unbreakable Crew, or
Mhm.
Uncontrollables, as they were called.
Mhm.
So on the shirts, because I still have a couple of the shirts, with
Oh my
autographs and
God.
like the names on the back.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So you'll see one of them is Uncontrollables,
Okay.
and that was my uncle guys.
Okay.
So they, when they were growing up, Ronnie and his brother, both when they were moving from Guam to California,
Mm-hmm.
stayed in Hawaii for a bit.
They're in
Oh,
Maui,
what?
right?
Yeah.
Was it Maui?
So, Full Force actually has UBC Hawaii as part of their lineage.
Mm.
So if you look on the Full Force website, they used to have like every year like who was in the crew, so
Yeah.
you could keep track. So for the years of '96 through '99,
Mm-hmm.
they actually have UBC Hawaii as part of it.
Yep.
Oh, that's sick.
So
Yep.
whenever UBC and Full Force would do stuff together, it would be UFF Tribe. So it would be those.
That's
two
pretty
together.
tight.
United Full Force.
Yeah, United Full Force.
Dang.
So that was when they were doing stuff together. So West came down.
Mhm.
So for Undivided, that was their whole thing, was like they wanted to do a major hip hop event. Where
Yes.
it's like the first of its kind, where you're gonna bring everything together, all 5 pillars, one roof.
Yes.
So
That's
you
always
had
been a goal.
yeah. So you had the b-boy battles
Mhm.
one day. So yeah, the 1-on-1s and the 5v5s.
Okay.
Yep.
Winner of the 5v5 would get a pass to go to freestyle session.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
So yeah, that was the prime thing
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, so you could get a chance to go to a freestyle session.
Okay.
If you were tagging, there was the extra invitational going on outside.
Mm-hmm.
So that was where you had guys like Tonk, you had guys like Prime, you had everybody big on the writing side
Mm-hmm.
outside, just like blasting out these fucking on these wood panels.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you had your DJ workshops going on the inside with Rolly Roll and DJ Hoppa.
What?
Yeah.
So Hoppa and Rolly were down here. And like that's where I first learned how to scratch, was from going through a couple of their classes.
How did they get Rolly Roll? We're talking
have
about
to
Rolly
do-
Roll from the 5th Platoon, right?
Yeah.
And Hoppa from the DJ Academy?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
So and then on the dancing side, you had Beat Freaks come down.
Mm.
You had Gamblers come down from Korea.
Woo! That was
God
and they
damn.
drove
Yeah,
everybody.
you had Full Force come down.
Mm.
So you had dance classes for the b-boying end.
Yeah.
You had the
Did
DJ
it,
classes.
wasn't there an exhibition as well? Wasn't it like the Full Force and Gamblers exhibition?
Well,
That's
no, that
so
wasn't even an
cool.
exhibition.
Wait, I'm
That
sorry.
ended up-
No, you're good. This is
that ended
interesting.
up as the final.
Oh, okay.
That ended up as the final because they
Try
put
told
up,
me it was an exhibition.
no, it wasn't, because what ended up happening was they put them on opposite ends of the bracket.
Oh, so
it
it
wouldn't
was
be-
predetermined.
yeah. No, it wasn't. So it was predetermined. The way the bracket was set up was so that the Hawaii crews would get a chance to shine.
Right.
Oh,
They
to battle.
They wanted as many Hawaii crews to battle these guys before it got to the final.
Right.
Mhm.
So if they could beat them, then it shows like, hey,
Hawaii got talent.
Hawaii deserves to be on the map for this.
Yes.
And so you had ABC coming out, you had
Mm.
808 coming out, you had
808 at the time. Oh god.
yeah, this is 2009 808.
Yeah, this is like.
And then you have ABC, you have USB coming out to
Oh
do
yeah.
this one.
Unique
Unique Styles.
Unique styles,
Yeah.
right?
So that's like a Brian.
Yeah. I know who you know.
Yeah. So you had Unique Styles coming out, and then you had not Rocksteady,
Wasn't it
Beat Rock.
B-Rock? Yeah, I was like
BRK.
B-Rock. Because ABC,
BRK.
yeah.
yeah. 'Cause
BRK was
ABC was like Skill Right then.
Yeah.
Skill Right. What was it?
Yeah.
Desi Dez.
Damn, skill Roy.
Zane.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Zane
then-
is the newer
And then they also had Polan was there.
Oh,
style
shit.
elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had broken his leg before that, so he was
Yeah.
like on crutches that day. So you had Poe there. You also had Crazy Legs there.
Oh,
really?
my God.
Yeah, we had
Crazy Legs?
Crazy Legs was there?
Yeah, Crazy Legs was there.
So because they were doing
How did I
talks.
miss out on this?
And then
Dang.
for
This was like 2009.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't here
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
So for the rapping side of things, Creed performed a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Creed Chameleon?
Yeah, our boy Creed.
Mhm.
What?
Shout out to Creed. Love you,
Yeah.
brother.
Actually, I think
Christopher
okay.
Clark.
Yeah, I remember,
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
I think that dude was at Pearl Ridge handing out CDs.
Before, when it was still prototyping.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes, yes.
Because Flip the Bird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jimmy did his production.
Flip the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, no,
I
that's-
know.
This is
There-
deep lore.
I still have the in the storage unit, in Taco storage unit. I still see the Flip the Bird fucking he has some plaques in there.
Oh
And
shit,
it's
for
Holy
real?
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no, Taco keeps track of all his stuff.
Right.
Nice.
That's why I was we had Creed over there for that. They had a MC battle, and finals were EK versus Mox.
Damn.
Of course it's not
Because
in the
it's
final,
09.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
of course it's those two in the fucking battle at the end. It's can we really say that we were surprised by this?
I
Not
don't know.
really. Come
So
on.
yeah,
I knew Mox even before I came to this island.
Yeah, Mox was like. Oh, speaking of Mox, for our first crew event we did for crew event Melting Pot, by the way, plugging it in.
Pause.
Pause. So our first Melting Pot, we had Mox perform for us.
What?
Yeah. Mox
For-
performed as for our event. We had entertainment.
That's
segment.
tight.
So and then we had Leansky do all the Leansky and Sapphire, as Colleen Sapphire were DJing that event. No,
Yeah.
Sapphire was DJing, but Lean did the
the MC,
exhibitions.
yeah.
Lean was always a big part from the DJ standpoint in hip hop and breaking.
No,
For
you
Hawaii,
don't
yeah. Yeah, for
you don't
Hawaii.
understand about Lean. He is
He is
when you
breaking
think-
scene.
when you think about OGs like Crazy Leg, you only think about New York.
Okay.
Lean is from Boston. He's the OG from Boston.
Yeah.
You should have heard him. Oh, it was so funny. We always make fun of his Boston accent when he first moved here.
Oh,
This is like
yes,
2013, mind you. It was very, very thick. Him and Colleen had the thickest Boston accent.
Yeah,
It was so funny.
It's toned down by now.
It's definitely toned down, but
But yeah, it used
he's
to be
the
funny.
guy that mentored everybody in the current generation.
That's
Let's be honest.
sick.
Yeah,
Whether it's b-boying, DJing.
it's everybody
Everything.
who came up from the breaker side
Yeah.
came from under Lean.
Yeah, Lean was the guy to
That's
kind of
sick.
show everybody the way
Yeah.
to do things.
Because that's where our boy Bo he
Mhm.
Yeah.
came up with the Lean and everything
like-
else.
No, yeah, Bo, the fucking funky Jewish,
Yeah.
the fucking Jew.
Yeah.
I'm not
Bo
kidding.
Seth.
Still,
Yeah.
Bo Seth. What else did he call himself? Bobo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, okay, so
Bo
this
Fett.
is
yeah.
yeah.
that's-
So when he first
that's
started
a-
DJing, he's like, guys, don't call me Bo Seth anymore. Call me Bobo Fett. What do you
No.
guys think?
We're
like,
No, it's
Nah, just I'm
Just
gonna
Bo.
change.
like
Thank God he. Oh, he was also called back in 09 White Ninja. You remember that?
White
yeah,
Ninja.
it's White Ninja.
Because he used to do kung fu. That was
Okay.
Oh, okay,
he-
okay, that makes sense.
He legit after graduating went to a Shaolin school in
that's
China
That's
Yeah.
and
Yo,
lived as a
dedication,
monk.
yo.
Lived as a monk for a few years, a year or two or something like that.
dude. That's not easy.
no,
that
no.
isn't.
He'd tell us
Yeah.
we were during one of our drunk talks. He would tell us
Yeah.
it was either when he's drunk or it's high. One of it.
I love how we go into a tangent. There's a loophole to a loophole to a
Oh,
loophole.
yeah,
we
no.
just keep
Yeah.
going.
Because with Bo too, the other thing is me and Bo have worked together before
Yeah.
for Showtime.
Yeah.
DJs. So
Oh yeah, you know.
What
Oh
the
yeah, you used to
hell?
work with him with that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so me and him used to do events together too.
Yeah.
it
So
was
they do all the.
me, him, and Yusuke.
Oh yeah, Yusuke. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, you know Yusuke?
Yes!
Yo.
What the
No,
fuck?
because I
I
figured,
know.
he would,
Yo,
I
Yusuke.
figured he would know Yusuke because Crumper over there. So,
Oh yeah, that's right.
so I was like, yeah, my favorite Power Ranger, James Yusuke.
Yeah.
You don't even understand how many parties we've rocked where it was just Yusuke had the mic, I was on decks, and it was just we're leaving it this way. He knows what he needs to do. I know what I need to do. Fuck what you gotta say. What we're gonna do. We know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, true.
Pretty much.
It was there
Yeah,
was a lot
yeah.
of shit. Where
Dude,
it
this
was
is
just
kind of funny. Getting
God.
to hear stories. This is and one of the things. Oh, sorry.
No, go.
One of the things that Jeff mentions too. It's really important. Because I see Jeff as an older sibling too.
Mm-hmm.
All my crewmates to me are my older brothers,
Yeah.
except for Jack and Karma.
Well, Jack is a whole nother fucking
Jack-
animal.
Yeah, Jack's fucking younger than me, but
I
same with
fucking
Karma, but they're fucking better than me, so I can't.
love
No, but the thing that the whole point of Melting Pot was kind of in the same eyes that what UBC did in 2009, instead of was trying to unify the breaking scene, because we started this in 2017, and it just there was no breaking scene here in Hawaii. There's
Mhm.
still not really that big either.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like independent cells, I would say.
Yeah.
Yes.
More so than a collective.
Yes.
Ever since Funky Four Corners stopped putting on events,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's like there was no real collective area
Yeah.
for
So
like b-boys to meet up and do shit.
so that's why we were hoping with Melting Pot is kind of like to bring that back.
Yeah.
And use the influence from people that the 808 Breakers have either like became friends with or have like battle against that respect us
Yes.
as a crew and whatnot to bring them to Hawaii and whatnot
Okay.
and show Hawaii and bring the best out of Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And our exhibition was like to show the best of Hawaii versus the world.
Yes.
So our first
it
exhibition we
should.
had was Jack versus Vicious Vic,
Yeah,
who was
that
off of winning Red Bull BC1,
Yeah.
which was
Exactly.
the biggest breaking competition, one-on-one
Yeah.
breaking competition at the time.
Yeah.
Well, still is, but
Yeah.
at least after the Olympics. But
Now I know, though, moving forward, now I know that when I have either one of you or both of you on the show, I need key points. Because the tangents that we go into is
I
major.
know, I was like, kind of like,
it's
I'm
real,
sorry.
It's real easy to go tangents.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
I mean,
but we know that we'll give you content.
no,
Yeah,
I know.
we're giving-
No,
I
giving the people what
expected
they
this.
want.
I expected
Yes.
this. Because I knew Javi knew how to talk really well, and I knew you used to be a radio head. So I knew the conversations were going to get very, very detailed.
I'm just the stand-in host.
the other host.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
mean, you
No,
know.
but
Oh, yeah, go.
no, you go. Your show.
We're
No,
done with
No, I was-
we're done with our
DJ
tangents.
Inspekt, we're done with our tangents. We're letting you take reign.
Sir,
please.
what would you like to talk
What
about?
would you
No,
like to
I was just going to go back to Matt's goals. That's how far we went off.
It's whatever.
Sorry, Matt.
No, it's cool.
We-
It's cool. I'd much rather not talk about myself.
I was gonna say because he was saying his goals were reinvention,
Yeah.
connection. I remember he got to
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
Also, just like, because then I don't want to just be a music artist. I don't want to like label myself as just a music artist. I want
Right.
to do like content creation too.
No, yeah. Oh, I
You
feel you
know.
on that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Yeah, with the podcast, and then we're doing like a fake reality TV show. So,
Attaboy.
which,
real?
yeah,
For real?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go into the
kidding.
details.
Yeah, we're not going into
Okay,
details.
I'm not going into details.
I'm gonna wait to see and be like, yo, first comment.
Yeah,
Fake
Fake as fuck.
yeah. No, but it'll be something cool. But I have like a over, like it's a really big long term goal for this specific type of content I want to create, and I'm not gonna talk to anybody about it until it's like super close.
Okay,
I see,
pause.
Yeah. But this is like my
He's
dream.
just gonna edge you.
Edge you the whole time.
Let's turn on the AC.
But,
Then turn on the fan.
It is gonna involve food.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's gonna involve food.
Okay.
Mukbangs.
Mukbangs.
No, I could do that.
Day.
I could do
Food
that.
fake AF. First comment. Food looks sus.
Wait, no, first
Eject
comment.
him out of here.
No, first comments be like, first. Second comment, fake as fuck.
Yo, you're at my.
First, you fake.
You fake.
But yeah, pretty much that's it. And
That
yeah,
looks sus.
that looks- yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, so
Okay, no one wants to hear my goals. Anyway,
No,
now
we do.
go.
No,
God
we do.
damn it.
Please,
Ah,
come
bitch.
on.
All right.
2021 goals. Let's go, DJ.
wait. Before you go, another
Yeah.
goal of mine is I'm gonna try not to mess up when I have to write the date down. I'm gonna try my best to not put 2020 like how most people do.
That's a very hard thing to do. That's a very hard thing to
There you
do.
go.
I've always had that problem in school.
I know, right?
Fuck.
After
It's like-
Christmas break and
And you're
shit.
like, yeah, it's like 2006. It's like 2006. Oh, wait.
To 7.
Fuck. It's like, especially if you're writing pens, like,
In high
have a
school.
whiteout.
It's like, how am I gonna change this 6 to a 7?
No, you literally, that's it. So,
It's
like, if
like-
you had 8 or 9, it's like,
It's
oh,
so
just
easy.
kind of like.
Put a little squiggly right
Or
there.
if it's a 9 and it's supposed to be 2010, it's like, you just make it a 0. It looks like a funny 0.
That's still right, 2007.
Sleepy just says he still writes 2007. God damn it.
Damn.
Inspekt. What are your goals?
My goals, shit.
To get more dangly earrings.
Okay, that's a non-important goal, but yes, more dangling earrings.
Get all
No.
the honeys.
No, negative.
Pictures.
Negative.
That's not a goal. It just happens.
Take more.
It's not a goal.
Get more nice pictures of himself. Yeah, you
More
know.
Grindr photos.
Start the modeling career.
I like how this is my goals and it's being answered for me.
Hashtag Mike Calvin's up in here.
My God.
Decided goal.
Yo, hey, Calvin Klein, see you next big model right here.
My
Yeah.
co-host off the side is saying that I don't get to decide my goals. My guest, dude, that is gonna be kind of scary.
Oh god.
I'm gonna be
Sorry.
crying every time one of
Why
the
is your
goals
shirt
come.
still on then?
I'm trying to get my goals out. Damn it!
Whoa, whoa,
Right here.
whoa.
No, turning off video. No, I've been producing somewhat. I'm trying to get better at that. Hopefully, within the next couple of years, it's not a 1 year thing. It's a multiple year thing where I constantly get better.
Bitch, you need to get it ready for that project.
Okay, maybe 6 months.
She gotta stop playing
building
the
blocks.
goddamn video games.
Another. This is a non-music goal.
Yeah, I play video games.
No, okay. This is a.
No,
On
you're-
God's over here saying,
You're
I play
different.
games and I
You're-
still get shit
you're
done.
different.
Yeah, but you had ample time. I didn't.
Ample time.
Yes.
Bitch,
Definition of ample time.
have you
I
seen me
probably
build
played
on
the
stream?
time. I probably played as much as you, if not more than you, and still go. What's your excuse?
Yeah, but I was competing.
Cripple
I was competing.
Jimmy!
No,
I mean, come on. I mean, come on.
fish. Anyway, no, yeah, non-music goal. Nah, we'll stay with music. Music goal. Honestly, just get that DMC title, motherfuckers.
Hey,
Get that shit
let's
to me.
get
Fuck
it.
yeah, I'm down with that.
Wait,
Bro,
21.
Bro,
Fucking smoke Miles
you
Medina
go to the
right there.
finals.
Let's go.
Oh, shh, calm down. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say
You
that.
go to the finals, I will go out to support you.
Yo, get
Dead ass?
Because you're my boy,
Dead ass.
dog.
Hey,
Yo!
Get
Get
it.
Yeah, but can you beat Rena though?
Ooh.
You can.
He's not
Wait,
competing anymore. He's not competing anymore.
Wait, who's the next
yeah.
Rena? Who's the next Rena then? Who's that next kid?
You know there's gonna be another
There's
kid.
another.
Hey,
There's
let's
gonna be
not.
another 12-year-old kid like H-Ax. It was H-Ax, now Rena. Now there's
Yep.
gonna be somebody
No,
else.
we got a 22-year-old right here.
Yeah, no. And that's the fucked up part. Because A-Track pulled his shit off when he was like, what, 16?
Yeah,
Uh,
16.
Was it
15.
16?
Yeah,
No, I was
he
like 16.
Oh
He was
shit.
16
He just
when you
looks
guys-
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like,
He
wait, are you
looked 12
kidding?
in his
He's
oversized
12.
shirt, but he's 16
Wait,
in,
what?
that fucking in that video.
Yeah.
Then Rana comes out of nowhere at 10. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
murders everybody.
Murdering.
Murders everybody at 10. Japan's gonna release an 8-year-old in about
There's a 6, 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's almost as good as Rena.
yeah, no.
It's
Yeah.
And that's gonna be-
retarded.
And that's gonna be one that gets sent to the next DMC and then it's gonna
Or
whoop
cancel.
your ass.
Yeah.
You gotta grind, bro.
Hey,
Gotta
don't
grind.
worry. You can be like Cold
You gotta beat down on these 6-year-olds.
You gotta show us what's up. You gotta.
I'm
not
learning
on that.
I'm learning jujitsu from Howl.
Just gotta get level up your skills, bro. That's
Yeah,
all
I'm
it is.
trying, I'm
And,
trying.
no, dude, those kids are crazy though. Because
Yeah,
that's
stop
all they
playing the
do.
damn video games, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, come on, leave me alone.
Nah, dude.
Nah,
All,
fam.
you guys got skill. You just gotta get better routines.
Yeah,
Yo,
Because
dead
those
ass,
kids
yeah.
are dead ass like fucking. That's all they do. Routines.
Yeah, routine.
You do the swimming routine for like 8 hours a day, and then you'll be as good as them.
That's
You know, it's a full time job.
No, it really is.
It's like, have you seen what my stream looks like? There's a reason I don't post weekly sets and I do monthly instead.
Yeah.
True.
Because I have my fallback routines that falls back to like club
Oh,
days. It's like,
Mm,
Or
True.
like if you play the same songs and. do
oh
the
yeah,
same
no,
stuff.
it's like
Oh, yeah.
it's one thing you learn by being when you're a club DJ and you have to play every fucking week.
Oh
And
god.
it's like you have like depending on your time slot, you have your rotation of songs.
Yeah, the pockets, the 3
Yeah.
songs back to back.
You have your
Yeah.
3-4 song pocket, then you try to throw in something different, and then you see if that worked with
Works
the
or not.
crowd. If it didn't, you go into your next 3-4 song pocket.
Ooh, we're talking about club mixing theory.
Oh yeah, no, it's like,
Oh, I was talking about that with Mr. Nagy. He's telling me his like strategies too. 'Cause he
Oh.
used to DJ a lot as well.
Mm.
I like that. He used to DJ at Bar 35 before I got fucking hip.
Mm.
Oh yeah. When
Like
when
before-
Chinatown was weird.
When
When
Chinatown was
it's still-
weird, that's
yeah.
where he would DJ.
but it's still dirty.
It's still dirty.
It still kind of is.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
no,
about?
it
It's
is.
still
Yeah.
dirty.
It's still
Yeah,
dirty.
No, it was like dirty but then they did the cleanup for when they were shooting a movie, and then
Oh yeah.
it got,
That's
it
right.
got
that's right.
dingy since then. But it's not like dirty.
Like
Yeah,
how it once
I
was.
guess so, yeah. No,
But
yeah,
yeah.
but he would tell me like it's like you play a song that people will like, then you would. It's kind of like he says it's like a waltz. So like you play a song that people will like, then you test to see if you play a song that you want to play,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go back to a song that they want to hear,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like kind of like that waltz where you back and forth, like.
Mm-hmm. Now they're more demanding, and you play
Oh yeah,
like
and
3
then
or
you
4
can,
or 5
and then you have no
or
choice
20.
because the fucking promoters at the time. Like, you better pay that shit, or I ain't paying you at all. I'm like, oh fuck, okay, I better do this then.
No, see, that's where my theories ended up differing because I never got paid in the first place.
Oh
So-
fuck.
Really?
Yeah, no, because we were talking.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, so during my introduction that he was giving me, I used to play at Dave & Buster's for about 7 years.
Yep.
Really?
You never got paid
Yep.
for that shit?
Yeah, no, and
Well,
there's
how old
a,
are you, if you mind me asking?
I am 29. I turned 30.
I just had to ask because I'm like, damn, dog, you're young.
Wait,
You're like,
Matt,
you're
no,
like-
I
Wait,
turned.
Matt, how old are you?
Yeah.
I'm 25.
Fuck.
I just turned 25.
Yeah.
Dude,
No,
don't
I
worry.
turned 30 in May.
Don't
So
worry, I'm 27.
I turned 23 in July.
stop lying.
Get out.
Yeah, come on, 1998. He's a 1998 born.
Yup.
Come on, let's go.
So
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
You tripping?
No.
Or am I tripping?
no,
I think
You're
I'm
both tripping.
no,
I'm
he's-
tripping hard.
No, like that's for real. His age.
Damn. I didn't know you were that much younger than me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's why I was giving a shit.
Fuck. No wonder why I suck.
We're lying. We're lying. Like, sorry.
Oh,
So-
man,
We're
I know,
lying.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no. So what ended up happening was, so I was already working my federal job,
Mm-hmm.
and I started out at DMV's just helping Taco set up.
Mm-hmm.
It was I'd help him set up. Then it turned into he was like, "Hey, do you want to play for like the first 15 minutes?"
Mm-hmm.
And considering that I had never played anywhere publicly at that point, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So I do 15 minutes every week.
Okay.
Then it turned into half an hour every week, where it would be me and DJ Dynamics splitting the first hour.
Okay.
Okay.
And then anytime we would fuck up, I would get beamed in the back of the head by the closest thing that he had. So if it was like
Sounds
a
about
peanut,
right.
if it was like a chopstick, whatever it was, back of the head,
It's like,
get hit. It's like,
Hey.
the fuck you doing? Yeah, that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
that-
Dad.
Yeah, exactly. And no, and then it was like, and that's how I learned like the hierarchy of your set list. Like, when are you playing? What can you play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm opening, I'm not playing any bangers as
Yes.
respect to the guys that have to play later.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
And respect to my audience, because the last thing you want is for that one guy that was there from opening till close to hear
Mhm.
the same goddamn song 7 times.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that.
Like them.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
Shots
and,
fired.
I was gonna say.
no, and then what I would do is like, it would be like, okay, you're not allowed to play anything from within the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That was my limit that he gave me. So it was like,
That's
so
a
this is
generous.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a generous.
that's
It's a
pretty good.
very generous limit.
Yeah.
So this is like, so we're talking. This is 2013. Earliest I could play was 2011.
That's good
That's
music
pretty
still.
good.
Yeah, no. So it would just be I would play R&B from the 90s
Okay.
into 90s hip hop into
Mhm.
something that was closer to recent before my set was done, so that
Mhm.
it would be right where he needs to be. It's in his pocket,
Yes.
and that's how we would work it. And it would always be my job as the opening guy is I have to build a dance floor.
Yes.
Because everybody's walking into the club, they're just getting their drinks, they're
They're
not trying
vibing
to
out.
fucking turn up.
Yeah.
They ain't there to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, bitch. Like, no, that's not the 10 o'clock crowd.
Straight up.
Yeah.
That is far from the 10 o'clock crowd. That's a 12 o'clock crowd.
They're trying to
Yeah.
see who looks
Look
good,
good,
who's going to be
yeah.
their
Yeah.
target for the
Yeah.
night.
That's why you gotta
The
play that sexy
scoping.
R&B music.
Yeah.
Get the
Oh, yeah,
mood,
no,
like-
but the thing is, you can't be playing the R&B where it's like, I'm trying to put you in bed yet. No, you ain't playing Pony.
No.
Yeah, you
ain't-
play the teasing
Yeah,
game,
yeah,
right?
you ain't starting with Pony. Pony is at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're,
Yes.
you're playing
Yes.
some shit like you're playing Between the Sheep from the Isley Brothers. Just
Hey.
yeah, so I'm like, I'm playing that so that they can vibe, just so we can go straight into Big Papa, that kind of shit.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely. I feel you.
So we're hitting that point,
Mm-hmm.
and then, but during that whole time, I was never getting paid, and I didn't want to get paid.
Okay.
That was my whole thing.
That's respectable.
Taco was putting me on, and he was giving me opportunities,
Yes.
and he would offer every now and then, and I would, like if he offered, I would take,
Yeah, of course.
but I would never
Ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was just, I would show up, help set up, I would play, help break down.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
All my drinks, he paid for my drinks.
Oh wow.
Damn, that's
So-
really good.
Yeah, but I was never a heavy drinker. So it was
Right.
like,
Really?
yeah, now,
Yeah.
Now.
I was like Iron Liver.
Yeah,
The-
Iron Liver now.
The
but like-
Iron Liver Junior because
Yeah.
Taco's Iron Liver. Yeah.
yeah, no. Well, fucking, when you learn off Patron shots.
Oh shit!
Yeah, with him, chilled Patron,
Yeah.
minimum 7 shots.
Oh my god.
Throughout the night, I already know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So it's like it started with that, and then it's like that's how you learned. Was you do your hierarchy, you figure out your shit, and then you start learning the flow. Where it's like, okay, if I'm working at later time, how do I get the people on the dance floor to go buy drinks, and how do I get the guys buying drinks to get back on the floor? You have to learn how to rotate your audience. You have to figure that shit out.
Damn, this shit's a science.
Yeah,
It really is.
It is.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that a lot of guys, like within the last couple of years, like just straight up shots fired. I don't give a fuck. You don't fucking pay attention.
Yes.
None of y'all motherfuckers pay attention. And I
No
know you don't.
respect.
And I know you don't because I've heard some of you say straight up, I don't want to play that old shit. I want to play the new
I already
shit.
know. I already know who he's talking about.
Where's that air horn?
Yeah,
horn
but
effect.
here's my thing about that. My whole thing about that. If you can't play the old shit, what makes you think you can rock the new shit?
Yeah,
True.
dude.
Facts.
If you can't run a crowd with a tried and true song, and you can't build a fucking floor off of that, what makes you think you have the right to fucking run the banger?
Yup.
Damn.
You're just gonna burn a crowd, not be able to do shit. You're gonna make the bar lose money.
Yup.
You're gonna look bad as a DJ. You're not
Yup.
gonna get hired again. So get your shit in check. Learn your fucking rules. Learn your fucking place where you are in the hierarchy, and do your shit to make your whole thing better. If you can't rock an opening set, you don't deserve a primetime set.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because straight up, I rocked an opening set for 7 years. For 7 years, I rocked opening sets. Nobody knew who the fuck I was.
Yes.
And I made sure nobody knew who the fuck I was. I stayed under every radar. But the moment you ask certain people, who would you trust to run this crowd? They would throw my name out first. Taco would always throw my name out first. Tech would always throw my name out first. Why? Because they trust me with the shit that you guys can't do right now.
Yes.
And the fact that you can't run that is a problem.
God damn.
Why is the guy who's on nobody's fucking flyer running better than you? Why?
Hey,
Talk to him, boy.
Woo! This sounds like a roast.
It's like,
Bang.
you don't think it's like you think it's like, oh, because you guys are willing to do $50 for the whole night. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
You'll do a whole 5 hours for $50. What the fuck are you doing? You're bringing down the price for the entire industry by doing that shit.
Yup.
And luckily now,
Catch 'em on the streets, bro. That's how you
That's what you catch him on the
Yo, that's the same with the.
so they can't DJ no more.
Yo, that's the same with the breaking scene. Yo, okay, straight up. I had cats talk to me like, okay, in Seattle when they had the Supersonics before. Oh no, Sacramento, one of the teams in like the West Coast. $500 a gig to do a halftime performance. Halftime performance for like, cause you know how for example, Seattle when they used to have the Sonics, it'd be the Super Boom Squad or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So they would have to do a gig every single time they play home game, get paid $500, and then motherfuckers would do the same shit that weren't that good, but they were hungrier. They wanted to do more gigs and live off of it. Oh, we can do it for $100.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm not fucking with you. That's what happened.
Yeah, no.
And that's why everybody in the dance scene gets underpaid too. It's not just like musicians and whatnot. That's why it's like
and
you guys lower the standards for like what we actually should get paid. So fuck you guys for that. I'm agreeing with you on that.
Oh yeah, no,
Javi,
because
straight
for
up.
like the longest time, it was like that's why I had my day job so that I could pick and choose shit. I don't need to find gigs to survive.
Right.
Yes.
I play at spots where I liked playing at. So like when I wasn't doing DMBs, I would pick up gigs at Surfer out in fucking Turtle Bay.
That was good money
That's a
though.
good
And I was making good money out there. For doing 2 hours of playing, I would make $300.
Ooh, we're dropping numbers on this.
Oh,
Well, it's because Surfer's closed.
Oh yeah,
that's
true.
right.
true.
Surfer's
Okay.
closed, so
Okay.
it's okay if I disclose that because I'm not part of their payroll anymore.
Yep.
Because I'm not part of
Yeah,
No,
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, but like straight up. So if I'm making $150 an hour over there,
Yeah.
and then I get comp tab for food and drink
What on top of the?
on top of the 150.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I can pick up one of those gigs,
Yeah.
or I could do any wedding at all,
Dude, wedding,
Yup.
wedding,
And then-
way to go.
and you'll get a rack.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
get a rack
Easy, get a
easy.
rap.
You'll get a rack easy for just doing 2 speakers and you playing for 5 hours.
Yep.
Because you playing should be $100 an hour minimum.
Yep.
And the thing is, that number has been around since the 90s. With inflation, that means we should be making $200 an hour.
Yeah.
Or three even.
More. Yeah,
You gotta
probably
be
even
thinking
more.
like-
It
closer to
should be
3.
200 if you're a low-level fucking guy, no name,
Mm-hmm.
and you are just competent. But that's not what the industry standard is right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
because the shutdown from Corona and everything else, everybody's now going on to Twitch. Everybody's now going on to streaming and doing all their own shit on there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you're really going to find who actually has passion for what they were doing
Mm-hmm.
and who is doing shit just for the clout. Because
Yep.
the amount of money you're going to put in, because the amount of money you're putting
Yeah.
in for this shit,
Yeah.
if you saw my bills from my stream,
Fucking free.
from fucking just for the controller, low-end controller, the controller I'm using right now for my streams, the DDJ's Flex 6,
Yeah.
on sale, $600. My audio interface, PreSonus 68C, that thing's running $400.
Yep.
I'm running
That's a grand, by the way. Just to
Yeah,
just
that's
two
a grand
things.
That's a
already right
grand
there.
already, just on 2 things. That's not even including my mic stand, not including the laptop that I need to use to run this fucking program.
The record pulls,
The record pools that I pay monthly for.
the iTunes purchases,
iTunes purchases
that's
for the
stacked.
specific songs.
Yeah.
Pornhub Premium.
the
So-
Pornhub
You
Premium.
pour
What?
it-
What?
That's on a different card. That's not business expense. That's not,
You use
That's
you just use the privacy app for
Yeah.
that one.
but yeah, no, but like straight up, like on the up and up, my stream costs a good fucking $5K
Easy.
just for the content on the stream, and I will always go on a Monday, and I will either DJ for you and I will produce for you. It will always happen. Why? Not because I'm making money off this shit, because at best I'm gonna get 100 off of fucking Twitch every month.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In order to get paid out, I have to make 100 off of subs and donate, just subs and bits.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And every sub only gets me $3. So just to be enough to pay out for the month, I gotta get fucking more than 20 guys to sub to me.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get closer to 35. I need 35 people to be sub to me every month just so I can get paid out by Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I ain't doing this shit for the money. I'm obviously not making that much money off that shit.
Yep.
So if y'all can't fucking hustle now when there's no clubs involved, when it's just you, being an artist, trying to find different ways to hone your craft and do your shit,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
don't come back. Just
Okay.
straight up, don't come back.
And with that being said, we're running at boys, 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah,
been
we
real good.
gotta do a part
I'm
2.
editing this.
I'm editing the podcast.
Damn
Damn it!
You do gotta do a part 2
Yeah.
Huh?
Definitely
No,
a part
with
two.
your actual.
Yeah.
No, for real though. For real.
No, and the funny thing is,
cameo.
this ain't the first time me and Inspekt have had this conversation.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
This is just for like putting out there on paper.
Like
that
this is just putting it out there, like straight up from me
Mhm.
to all of you who
Here we
are
go.
our generation or
Let's
lower.
get it.
It's like I need you.
I'm a lot younger than these guys.
It's like I need you to bring it up here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to put none of you down. If you want to stay down there, you stay down there. You want to come up with us, you come up with us. But don't come with weak shit and act like you good.
Thank you. Preach.
We'll call you on it. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to play.
Rappers.
Yeah, like you know when
Other
you say
podcasts.
like, why is the fucking hip hop guys getting EDM shows when all you do is play trance?
Here we
Pay
go.
fucking attention.
Woo! That is a super specific shot fire.
Are those
Oh.
new?
Yeah,
No, they're old.
Wonderland,
That's
the
a-
same shit.
Hey, you know, that's a PSA for all y'all fakes. Let's just keep it real. Don't fake the
2021. The
We ain't
motto
voted
is
that.
be real.
Real.
phone. Straight up.
But on that note, guys, we will have a part 2. God, this has been such a juicy
Dude,
episode.
It's been really fun.
No, hey, Rich. That's why we're gonna have a part 2.
Hell yeah, we're gonna do this.
Mark, I'm sorry to end this, guys, but we really have to cut
we
this.
gotta.
We
Yeah.
gotta.
We're gonna keep going.
2 hours for this is
Oh, you did
hella
part
long.
2 right after.
There's a part 2 right after. We'll be right back. Commercial break.
No, negative. Mark, where can they find you?
I'm on Instagram at DJ Marcnado, on Facebook at The Trademark Show, and of course you can catch me if I'm ever streaming on twitch.tv/DJ_Marcnado.
Javi?
You can find me on Instagram. So if you're looking for the Twitch account, it's 09JoeJavi. If you're looking for the photography account, Javi Shots 808. For the DJ account, DJ Javi 808. Twitch is twitch.tv/09JoeJavi. Yeah, you can find me on there. look for the Mixcloud or the SoundCloud too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I totally forgot that was too.
Go and plug it right now.
Yo, also, SoundCloud mixes are on soundcloud.com/DJ Marcnado, and
Mhm.
Mixcloud, with a more traditional radio format, is DJ Marcnado.
All right. And Matt out west.
I'm not as credentialed as these guys, but find me on Instagram, Matty Out West, all streaming platforms, and that's pretty much it.
You can find me. Well, you're listening to my show. It's gonna be all in the links below. It's all DJ Inspekt. No underscore. All straight one word. DJ Inspekt.
Sorry,
Yeah,
not
guys.
Snake Piss, that's why.
Here, no. My co-host is here.
Testify.
No, shh. Give him the name. Sleepy. Give him your plugs. Yeah, here we go.
Wait, just like.
Your plugs, like Instagram, all that. Yours.
What's up, guys?
personal.
Sleepy Howl. Sorry, I just woke up at like 7 o'clock. So I'm still waking up.
real?
Yeah.
For real?
You pulled a Chris.
Yeah, dude, for real.
You pulled an
New Year,
Inspekt
new Chris.
on today.
New Year's, new
Those are
Chris.
swapping.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
This has been a fun one. If you're listening, thank you for listening. Yeah, like, follow, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you liked about the show. If not, you don't like the show, don't tell me what you don't like. Yeah, the video comes.
Chris.
Yeah, but they're haters. But anyway,
Not all.
I'm just kidding.
No. If it's
No.
constructive criticism,
I'm just kidding.
leave it for him because
Yeah,
I'll
no,
slap
yes.
this dumb bitch if not.
No, yeah. If you didn't like something about it, let us know also. The video will come out later. If you're listening to this audio, via audio, you can find it on Mixcloud. You already know where it's going to be. Yeah, 2021 is looking good, boys. Thank you for
Yes.
being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
And Happy New Year's to everybody. Peace.
Hey.